And we are coming down in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Getting Sports with Drunk. I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler, and I'm joined by
Mark.
Sheen.
Nope. Didn't time it.
Washable.
No.
Oh.
No.
Mischief soul.
The best for Snassy.
And the Rat of a Red Baron.
Gay.
You're right. You're right.
Starting lineup, Souls, what do you got?
From Two Roads Brewery, I have Lil Juicy.
Same.
From the Riddler collection from last week, which was 2020.
Shut up, Maz. Where'd you get that? Walmart? Idiot.
I am drinking OJ on Parole in an India Pale Ale from Lock City Brewing Company.
Prove it.
Look,
Just Mark,
out of Stanford,
Have a-
Kentucky.
did you break the dart?
No, I unscrewed it.
Stop playing with those things. Somebody take those away from him.
No.
Give me the darts, Mike.
Catch. I have a purified water from Welsey Farms.
And from Kona Brewing in Hawaii, I have Big Wave Golden Ale. This is from 2018.
It was a toast of excellence. Mine is to Becky Hammond from the San Antonio Spurs, becoming the first ever female head coach after Popovich's third quarter ejection last week.
My toast is to Derrick Henry for 2 reasons. One, for being the rushing title winner this year, with the closest person being over 500 yards behind him. And he's also the 8th player to ever have 2,000 rushing yards in a season. And the 12th player to win back-to-back rushing titles.
And the ugliest running back in the NFL.
My toast of excellence is to Brandon Staley, defensive coordinator of the Rams. Rookie coordinator, finished with the top defense in all important categories.
Kendall.
Seems like he walked into that one.
Yeah.
I thought you had more mess.
Yeah. Here's a scheme. Here's Aaron Donald, and we're going to give you all the credit.
Well, I mean, Wade Phillips was there, and he didn't even get that much out of them.
Well, because Wade Phillips is old.
Your offense was also a lot better when Wade Phillips was there. Your defense had to win you games this year. They didn't have to do that the past couple of years.
Right, so even more.
No, but I'm just saying, like, if they had to, they could have. Aaron Donald didn't just get better.
Hot take. Donald sucks.
Yeah, you're like scorching. How hot I take it.
Go ahead.
Well, I had to
Souls?
say it.
Souls?
Kendall got one first.
Okay, yes, I do. My toast is to Deshaun Watson being the passing leader of the 2020 season on a very bad team.
Yeah,
What defense?
He finished with the most passing yards?
He did.
Wow.
And they still only won 4 games.
Go.
My toast of excellence is to Steph Curry because he scored a lot of points yesterday.
Career high, 62.
62.
Yep.
I also have one to Kendall for leaving a hog shit in the woods in Wallingford.
I was
My
wondering
finest
who was
work.
going to do it.
All right, cool. I'm really thirsty.
Crack 'em, boys.
So
Anybody
just
die? Hold on. Anybody die this week?
I know somebody did, but I forgot.
Just as like a funny one, as you guys are drinking, I sent this in our group text. But the stat from Aaron Rodgers that he finished with more touchdown passes than Green Bay Packer punts this year.
And one more NFC Championship X.
Yeah.
Hey, so fun stat that I heard today for everybody bitching about Jalen Ramsey, that the Rams paid too much for him when they traded for him and signed him to a mega deal.
You're the one that also had a problem with
I did. I was wrong. I was wrong. Can anybody besides Kendall guess within 100 yards how many passing yards Jalen Ramsey
Yeah,
gave up
because
on the season?
Kendall knows it.
Nah, we
We
had the
talked about
conversation before.
How many yards he gave up?
384.
286.
300.
Gave up 160 yards in coverage all season long.
Yeah, because he held the shit
How
out of
many
all
times
of
has he
them.
thrown to?
I'll have to double check that.
Because that was a big thing that everyone talked about that year with Darrelle Revis. Like, Darrelle Revis only gave up 86 passing yards. And it's like, there was only 42 attempts thrown towards him. Big fucking whoop. A top corner should hold 42 attempts to that many yards.
He also only gave up 1 touchdown and held
That's right. He held a lot of receivers.
Metcalf to 0 receiving yards once, Hopkins to 0 receiving yards once, and Hopkins to 16 yards the other time, and Metcalf to 11 the other time.
So you're telling me that Metcalf had 11 total yards against the Rams all year?
Against Ramsey.
See, those stats, here's the thing. I'm not doing this to shit on your team or those stats mean nothing because they give, here's the thing. If DK Metcalf ran a streak and Jalen Ramsey was playing a deep sideline zone and he got overthrown, Jalen Ramsey gets credited with no catch against him.
Correct.
It's a zone. He didn't cover him. He covered him for the portion of his zone.
Trying to find out how many attempts against him.
It's the same thing where if Metcalf comes up, runs a 10-yard in route, the ball doesn't get thrown until after he leaves Jalen Ramsey's zone, then the guy whose zone he's in when he caught it it's all skewed. None of the cornerback stats, to me, there's only one stat that matters when it comes to cornerbacks: missed tackles.
And did they give up 2 firsts for Ramsey?
Yes.
2?
Yep.
So has that deal been done yet? Or is there still
This year.
This is the last
so
one.
so the first pick was who?
For the Jaguars, it was Josh Allen, not the quarterback, the defensive lineman.
Oh, I think we got that one.
I wanted to say it before somebody else was like, "Oh, the fucking quarterback, take a shot, Bass."
No, nobody was going to say
That sounded just like me.
Oh, I'll do
I
it
was
with
trying
you.
to do a Kyle impression, but
He's pretty good, though.
Yeah.
the defensive lineman,
Yeah.
he's very good.
Well, not the quarterback. Take a shot, Mass. Your head spins round, right, round, right, round.
I don't think that's correct.
Oh, it does. Oh, it's true.
Oh, it does, Kyle. That's not a correct
It's
answer to that question.
Damn true.
All right, so I'm going to let you guys talk because I got to get segment 2 ready for hour 2.
Hi, Kendall.
He was targeted 64 times this year, by the way.
Yeah, so to me, that's not impressive. I mean, it's impressive that he gave up that many yards, but like he was targeted 64 times, so that means that he was what? He was targeted about 3 times a game.
Average, yeah.
That I mean,
No, that's not right.
yeah,
64 divided by 16, 4 times a game. I was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm bad at math.
So wrong.
yeah. I knew it was.
No, I'm bad at
it was like
math, I
3
just-
point something, right? Like 3 point.
Exactly 4.
Is it?
Yeah.
64. Well, yeah, that makes sense. But anyway, but it's like.
Paul, do you want to be involved in discussions about Black Monday and head coaching changes?
No.
Okay, so perfect. Go do your things. So we have 6 head coaching vacancies in the NFL. Go do your stuff. Don't just stare.
Okay, first of all, don't tell him what to do.
I'll tell him.
How many black ones were fired?
Uno.
One.
No, at least one.
Yeah.
That was like a big. Remember that was like a big deal last year.
Well, he deserved to be fired because that team had too much talent. To
No,
be
there was a
forward.
bunch of them that were fired last year.
Oh yeah.
Was it like 4 of them?
Yeah. So you got 6 head coaching vacancies this year currently lined up. You got the Chargers. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars. You have the New York Jets. You have... Did I say the Chargers already? I did. The Detroit Lions. Kendall, we were doing this and I cannot remember.
Jaguars, Chargers,
Lions.
Jets, Lions, Texans, Falcons.
Falcons, Texans. Thank you. So, a lot of drama coming up. You got 2 very sought after head coaching candidates in Eric Bieniemy and
the enemy.
It's like a kid's show.
Eric the Enemy, starring.
The codenamed Kid Next Door.
Oh, you beat me to it, dude. I'm gonna take. Dylan Sprouse.
What?
who? What?
Was there a surprising fire
Anthony Lynn, in my opinion.
No.
for the Chargers? Yeah. He had a winning
Surprising?
record.
Who cares?
He had a winning record.
He mismanaged every single game he coached.
Not all of
The
them.
first year he was in there, they were what, 11-5.
Okay.
Last year, their defense got
Anthony
killed
Lynn has a
with
winning
injuries.
record by 1 game.
But it's a win. I mean, Matt Patricia hung around for how long?
That just means
Did he
the
even get-
Detroit organization's
But no,
incompetent.
I mean, how many? I mean, Adam Gase hung around for 2 teams where
Are
he
you
was
really
trash.
gonna?
But really, I mean, this guy had a winning record with a team at the end of the season was on an upswing.
So what as yesterday closed in the season, I heard that the decision was not final by Anthony Lynn, and then come today he was fired. So I found that surprising. I just figured at least they would have I guess they had their meetings pretty quick.
I think it's great that you look at last year where a defense that 2 years ago was good,
Yep.
they got killed with injuries last year.
And this year.
And this year, they got hurt with injuries, and they had to start a rookie quarterback that they did not plan to start this year. So their entire season plan got thrown out the window, and they were still able to string together 4 games, straight wins. I think that he should not have been fired.
See, I'm in the other camp. Nothing about what Anthony Lynn did during these last couple seasons showed me that he was a good head coach.
I think his coordinators suck. Because when Eckler came back, there was games where they didn't use him. They
So-
kept switching it off. He's the more talented back. You use him when you need to. You don't keep switching off.
I don't think I could even name who the offensive coordinator is there.
I also just
Without
think
looking
Blas-
Is it? Oh, what the hell's his name? It's not Turner, is it?
Shane Steichen.
because
I've heard the name, but
Balaj has bounced around, and there's a reason for it.
Yep. He was on Miami at one point. He was
On the
with
Jets.
Eagles.
And he got cut by the Jets. That's how you know you
Yeah.
suck.
well, it's funny. The whole running situation kind of no one anticipated it to be this way. The Melvin Gordon thing deteriorated super quickly. Eckler proved to be an excellent running back, and he filled in and proved that he can be like an every down. But then, like you said, he got hurt, and then they didn't have the pieces to
They threw
Bounce
the
back.
ball too much. They threw the ball too much. And I think that cost them a few wins.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I would agree with that.
The stuff is relative because Keenan
Like, don't
Allen
get
had
me
a
wrong.
big year.
Like, don't get me wrong, Herbert played very well as a rookie.
Herbert's a phenomenal rookie. I would take him in a heartbeat.
But, like, you threw the ball too much. You don't throw the ball 40 or 50 times a game and expect to win. It means you're in a shootout at all times. Chew the clock so the other team doesn't get the fucking ball.
Mm-hmm.
Because your defense can't stop anybody.
Kyle, the Steelers have been doing that for about 14 years.
Doesn't mean I agree with it.
I think we determined weren't the Chargers one of the teams this year whose games were decided by a score or
They
less.
were all close. I don't know. I don't think he should have been fired. What are they going to bring in that's going to be better?
So currently, what I understand they're doing is they're targeting the offensive coordinator for Tennessee, and they're targeting the. Hold on, I'll get to that in a second. And they're targeting the defensive coordinator for the Rams. They're targeting the offensive coordinator for Tennessee because they live off the play action and deep bombs, which is what Herbert thrives on. That's a perfect system.
You've got to have the receivers to do that. And the
They
Chargers,
do.
they don't have the deep threat that Tennessee has. Tennessee has A.J. Brown and Corey Davis who go up and get a guy. Keenan Allen's more of a slot guy, in my
Mike
opinion.
Williams,
And
when he's alive.
yeah, but he drops the ball too much. Time and time again, we see that guy drop a lot of balls.
Yes.
Well, I mean, perhaps with a new coach in your receiving personnel will change. I mean, obviously Allen will be a staple. Williams will remain there, but maybe you bring in new blood and do what you want to do because you could. The team has the potential to do that style and be successful. They don't have the pieces right now,
And
but,
you need a running game that works.
right. And I think it would definitely need the Eckler catching balls in the backfield will have to become less.
And have an offensive line that blocks.
Yep. I think the Chargers are a reload away from contending.
Well, Matt and I were talking before you guys got here. I think there's a chance, like next year, they could be the second place team in the West. I think
They technically should be.
right.
Should be, but they aren't.
Like, you can put Vegas in that camp, but, like, they're so inconsistent.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Denver just sucks.
Although Elway stepped down for the jam roll today.
Well,
Did he really?
He's coming back. You didn't hear?
No, he's staying on as president of football operations, but he's giving up his final say on personnel. He's giving that to somebody else.
There's only one quarterback that could play
He
as
knows
good
he's
as me.
bad at it.
Yes. I think that's an attractive job for a GM to pursue.
I think that sounds terrible. Because Elway can say whatever he wants. There's no way he's not going to be in there. He's a control freak.
He is. Is there anybody that should have been fired that wasn't?
You know, it was interesting. I heard, and it was either last night or this morning. The Bengals. I can't remember the guy's name now.
Zach Taylor.
Zach Taylor. Sorry, not Zach Brown.
And Zach Brown band, Zach Taylor band.
It was a mix of Zach Taylor and Mike Brown.
As a guy who could have / should have.
But it's not his fault.
And I agree. And the Burrow thing was a damper, especially when they were kind of doing.
The Burrow thing and not having an offensive line for 12 out of the 16 games.
Yep.
Yeah.
They all got hurt.
Right. I guess the whole premise was that they were 9-23-1, or if that math makes any sense. 9-23, 9-23-1, however it shapes up to be. And I guess that was enough for them to not have promise. But obviously that hasn't
Their
happened.
offense showed promise.
Yeah.
It's just, that defense who can't stop a dime, except when they played Pittsburgh.
I was
think,
just about to say.
I think Zimmer's close in Minnesota.
I do too. I think he got one more year, and if it doesn't pan out,
They're
he's
not
gone.
going to win next year because their defense is too shot.
I mean, between that and isn't Cousins up?
Yep. He had 3 years there. Next year is his third year.
I think this year was his third year. I think he's a free agent. I think his contract is up.
Double check.
He's going back to Washington.
No.
He's got unfinished business there.
Now, out of all the jobs, which one do you find most attractive?
Out of all the jobs, Jacksonville.
Oh, you beat me to it, dick.
Actually, I like the
Cal,
Chargers
you
job.
asked the question.
Yeah, I was hoping you would say like the Falcons.
I think the Chargers are more interesting than the Jaguars.
Jaguars have over 100 million in cap space. They have 10 draft picks this year. 2 of them in the first round. 2 of them in the first round next year, I think.
Yeah, but I think they're attractive because they already
And a
have.
rookie quarterback.
I think they have offensive weapons. I think their defense is going to get a little better.
I mean, you look at the Jaguars. It's like a very raw team.
Gonna cut off real quick.
Oh, okay.
On March 18th, 2020, Cousins signed a 2-year, $66 million contract extension with the Vikings.
Oh, he signed an extension this
I
year?
did not know that.
I didn't know that.
Under the radar for the wrong reasons.
So continue. I'm
Jets.
sorry.
I just think if you were a coaching candidate like a very ambitious, a guy who could really sculpt like a raw team into something which will take 2 to 3 seasons, where I think the Jaguars are. I don't think they're a 1 season fix. That's a 2 to 3 season, whatever they want to do with it.
At minimum.
I think you go into Los Angeles with the Chargers, you make a couple changes, and like we mentioned before, I think that team could be a 10-6 win team, chasing the Chiefs in the West in one change. That's just my feeling.
I agree. Who's the least?
Jets.
No, Houston.
Oh,
I don't think Houston. Because
Who
he
do you
even...
think's the least attractive then?
well, it should be the Jets, but they play in New York, so it won't be.
Well, like Deshaun Watson came out and said, like they need a whole culture change.
Yeah, but that's what coaches bring. I mean, coaches bring that change. But I look at that
Hold
team-
on. We said culture change. Everything is a culture change, remember?
But coaches
It
bring
is.
that change. To
But
me,
no matter what you do, it's a culture
to me, the least appealing job is Atlanta.
Yup.
I mean, Matt Ryan is nearing.
Retirement?
I don't know about retirement, but at least nearing his end in Atlanta.
Yes.
Julio Jones is still good, but aging, and
Always hurt.
that's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, that their team isn't good.
You have a wash. The only bright spot on their offense besides Julio Jones is Calvin Ridley. That's it.
But they have an involved owner. It's
No,
just,
Hayden Hurst played really well this year.
Did he?
Yeah, Hayden Hurst played well, and Todd Gurley played well until they stopped using him.
that is true. It was really weird. They just really shifted away from him.
Oh, he's on Paul's team now? Fuck him!
That's why.
Happened to both of us.
Oh, son of a bitch, I want my trophy.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot.
That's okay. I forgot to bring your
forgot
trophy,
all about that.
Well, he's a
Next
free
week?
agent this year again.
Who? Todd Gurley?
Mhm.
Yep. You think anybody picks him up?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He'll play for the Jets.
He's David Montgomery's replacement.
He's a free agent running back. I mean, they always get signed,
Do we think that Nagy should have been fired?
but they're in the playoffs, so they can't.
Paul,
do that
you
yet.
weren't involved in this.
I think Nagy is very lucky in the sense that
They made the playoffs.
things seem to go his way despite what he does. You know,
He, I think, almost actively coaches for the Bears to lose.
So do you think they're winning in spite of him?
I don't even
No.
know how to answer that. I just think he makes the change to Foles. They win that game. They go on to lose 6 straight, and then Foles gets hurt. Trubisky comes in, though I'm sure Nagy didn't want him in. He would have picked anybody else, and they go on and play fairly well down the stretch.
To me, the big bad sign is that he was supposed to be this big offensively minded coach who had to give up offensive play calling this year. That to me is a telltale sign that they're not really down with Nagy.
That was the best thing for that team.
It was, yeah, absolutely. But again, he's supposed to be this offensively minded coach that had to give up play calling.
Go ahead.
Go, Paul, go.
First, they will not, nor did I expect them to fire Matt Nagy. The Bears do not fire head coaches in the middle of their contract years. His contract's up next year, along with Ryan Pace's. If they're going to clean house, that's when they'll clean house or renew contracts. I do agree, number 2, I do agree with what Mock said about how he's this big offensive guru guy and blah, blah, blah.
But
I think that he showed that he can do that, but he didn't. Nick Foles wasn't the. I mean, here's the thing: Trubisky's definitely not what they wanted Trubisky to be. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, and maybe he can get there one day. Who knows? But Nick Foles is definitely not that guy. Nick Foles can't run. Nick Foles is a deep shot quarterback, and that's not what that offense is. 3. I know they made the playoffs, but the Bears' 8-8 season this year is not Matt Nagy's fault. It's Vic Fangio's fault.
what is it Vic Fangio's fault?
Because he's a terrible defensive coordinator.
And a
I
terrible
thought
head.
Chuck Pagano was your.
Oh, that's what I meant. Sorry.
I was gonna
One-
say,
one of the
Vic
same.
Fangio's in Denver.
Well, no, Fangio's a
Chuck
bad
Pagano.
head coach.
Yeah.
He's
Chuck
so bad.
Pagano is a bad defensive coordinator, at least for the Bears.
He's a bad coach in general.
But he's a bad defensive coordinator. He sends blitz. He sends bizarre blitz packages at the wrong time. I don't think there was any motivation in there at all.
Bad fit.
I mean, when your offense isn't producing, all the eyes are on your defense, and they played well in the beginning. But then you come down the stretch, and the Bears were putting up 35 points a game offensively, and they were still in games because the defense couldn't stop anybody. I mean, the defense. I know at the end of the day it was considered a blowout, but in the first half of the game against the Jaguars, they had a no-name running back almost get 100 yards, and Glennon threw for 200 and something yards, and 3 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns, whatever. He didn't look bad. They didn't make Glennon look bad. You know what I mean? The defense just was not good this year. They were bad. Also, can anyone look up the stats for me for the Jaguars game, Week 17? I'm just
What
curious.
am I looking for?
Glennon's passing yards total?
Let's see. Bears, Jaguars.
No. Jaguars Week 17.
Oh. Jaguars.
Colts.
Nice.
How many yards did Glennon pass for?
Mike Glennon passed for 261 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Mike Glennon just became the most yardage passing quarterback from the 2013 NFL draft. 13?
Really?
Was it 13?
Yeah, that was a terrible class.
Yeah, it was real bad.
That's amazing.
We looked at it, and then a lot of bad names.
Who else was on there?
Let's see. Quarterbacks.
Oh, not just quarterbacks. Just look at the whole class.
Well, number 1 was Eric Fisher. Number 2 is Luke Jokel, who's
I think the top 10 aren't in the league anymore.
well, Eric Fisher's still with the Chiefs. Lane Johnson is still with the Eagles. Zeke Ansah, I think, is with the 49ers.
I don't think I think he's chilling.
So far, Lane Johnson's the only good one.
Yes. Also in the top 10, Deion Jordan,
He was out before he even got drafted.
Barkevius Mingo,
He's with the Bears.
As a backup.
Jonathan Cooper, who's no longer in the league, Tavon Austin.
He's a Packer.
Fuck, that's him.
D. Milner.
He was out of the league like 2 years into his.
Chance Warmack.
Keep going, Max.
DJ Fluker.
Yeah. So far, so
DJ
good.
Hayden.
Mm.
Sheldon Richardson.
He had a couple good years.
Starla Tule.
He's out of the league.
Yep. He was good for a little while before he had that heart issue. Kenny Vaccaro.
Oh, the greatest guy in that draft.
One good year in New Orleans. Everyone thought he was the next coming of Jesus Christ.
Jeff's jersey's in the mail.
The first quarterback taken, EJ Manuel.
Yeah, we all know how that went.
Ooh.
Take it
Pittsburgh
back. That's the
Steelers
best
took
guy.
Jarvis Jones.
He's out of the league.
He owns a
Eric
Harley
Reed.
Davidson dealership.
Did he?
No.
Eric Reed. Justin Pugh.
Yeah.
He was pretty good.
Kyle Long.
He's retired.
He did. Tyler Eifert.
He sucks now.
Desmond Trufant.
He sucks now.
Sharif Floyd.
He's out of the league.
Bjorn Werner.
Who?
She's got all the music.
He's out of the league. Xavier Rhodes. Kind of sucks now.
Has good games.
Deontay Jones. DeAndre Hopkins at number 27.
He's good. He's a good guy.
He's pretty good. Sylvester Williams.
Who?
It's still
Cordero Patterson.
Isn't it career never been like he had good years, but
He is what he is. I mean, obviously they thought more of him as a first round pick, but he is what it is. I mean, he's a good gadget guy.
Yeah.
Good returner.
he's a good second running back.
Alec Ogletree.
Sucked. For
Matt-
you.
Yep.
It was okay for you.
He was
Travis
good.
Frederick.
He was good.
For 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Shortened career.
Yep. And Matt Elam. That was the first round, boys.
Yeah, let's go to the second. It doesn't get much better.
No, we're not sitting here.
We're not going to just read this whole draft.
Buckle in, everybody.
Highlights. Zach Ertz, Darius Slay, Kawan Short, Le'Veon Bell, Jamie Collins, Eddie Lacy.
All guys that had short-lived careers.
Good.
That's true.
Remember that time Eddie Lacy was
I'm
drafted?
going to
first
stop
overall?
you right there.
I saw him on the list. That's why I had to go through the highlights.
You know why, Kendall? You know why it was a bad pick? Because we all said it.
God, you did. You said it.
No, nobody said it.
The lowest,
Nobody said it then.
the lowest
we did.
Pro Bowler
No.
on this list was Latavius Murray.
Oh.
Oh, hey, shout out Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, speaking of which, DUI. Way to
Just
go.
Partying in the Vegas area.
Did you see his
Although,
blood alcohol level?
I
What
did
was
not
it?
know.
4.23.
That can't be real.
I think that's what I saw.
Kyle, if it's 4
Kyle,
points,
they
he's
didn't
dead.
Kyle, they didn't take a blood test.
They have to if you get a DUI. If you get it to get a
Hold
blood
on, let's see
alcohol.
what Sleeper
You look
said.
at it. It was the number of
I
40s
saw it
he
on
had in the
Sleeper.
car.
0.4, maybe?
But
even
even
that.
then,
The highest. Look, here's the thing. The highest I've ever blown was 0.2.
Kyle, just
and I
think
was
about it.
gone.
Well, you just said that 4% of his blood was
Yeah.
booze.
He was a brewery.
No, that's not what he said. Because that'd be 0.04. Would be 4%. He
No,
said...
No. Because if you say 0.04%, he said 4 point whatever percent.
Oh, yeah, okay, whatever. Shut up, Mr. My wife's a cop.
I don't know what that has to do.
Has to do with you
the
moving up night
highest,
six.
There's
the
no
highest BAC ever recorded that somebody survived was 1.480.
All right, Kyle, so you're wrong.
Yeah, but that's not what I meant.
You can't do that.
I did.
After a car crash that resulted in serious injuries, a Polish man's blood alcohol content was taken. It was 1.480.
What do you think the highest yours has ever been, Kendall? You think you've ever eclipsed 0.3?
Maybe.
I was going to say, if anyone really has had the shot, I think it'd be Kendall.
Maybe. Because I've had the lights turn off a bunch of times.
Maybe I saw 4:42 a.m. and that's probably what I saw.
That's
That's very funny.
classic soul.
All right.
What time did we start?
Like 8:30.
We're about a half an hour in.
Oh.
MLB free agents haven't signed yet.
Red Sox just signed Bianca Smith as their minor league coach, the first African-American woman to serve as a coach in professional baseball history.
Toast of excellence.
Didn't that happen a while ago?
I just got it on my phone. Do you consider 6 minutes ago a long time?
In the internet age,
Oh,
yes.
here you go. The Chargers are eyeing Jason Garrett as their new head coach.
Nothing would be funny.
Failing upwards, that's the way to do it.
I did like the thing after the Giants beat the Cowboys. Like, there's Jason Garrett costing the Cowboys for the playoff appearance.
Did I
You guys
post
want
that
to touch
in
on
the
that real quick?
Maybe. What's that?
You guys want to touch on that real quick?
What?
The Philadelphia Eagle?
Do we?
If you guys want to, I don't know.
I saw this thing that, like, I understand why the person posted it. I don't really agree with it. Usually I agree with users, like, because we talk about these types of things all the time. It's like you see all the time, like a team goes down, they're trying really hard to score a game-winning touchdown, and then there's like a no-call pass interference, pass interference, no call, and then people are like, oh my god, if they had called it, and it's like, yeah, but if you hadn't thrown 4 picks during the earlier parts of the game, you probably would have been up big. And person was like, maybe if the Giants won more than 6 games, it wouldn't have mattered what happened. It's like,
100%.
yeah, like, but also, like, the Redskins' 7 games was that much better? Like, cool.
It's annoying that...
I think the Giants were... I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I think the Giants were the unfortunate, like...
Consequence of it?
Yeah, because I think it was Doug Peterson giving the middle finger to Carson Wentz. So I think it was because Carson Wentz went out and was like, if I'm not going to play, I want to trade, and our relationship is broken and all this, and Doug Peterson, I think, just went out there and, like, that Jalen Hurts wasn't playing great.
No.
He was playing okay. He was making some plays with his legs.
Yeah.
But, like, he had some momentum, and then all that wind got sucked out of the sails, and they weren't doing anything again. And so, like, I think, like, in that situation, he was just like, fuck you to Carson Wentz. We don't need you.
So here's my personal take on it. I didn't think of that angle of it.
Well, then you're wrong.
My two thoughts were he's either tanking for the draft pick, and if he's doing that, I don't agree with that. But if he's doing it to stick a middle finger to the Eagles' biggest rival, the Giants, I think that's
you're
pretty funny.
screwing one division to help another. I mean, it's still a division team. I mean,
I would lose to the Cardinals if it meant knocking the San Francisco 49ers out of the playoffs. I would take that loss.
I'd lose to the Lions, to the Packers, not make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But
Nobody
still,
hates the Redskins. There's nobody on this planet that hates the Redskins.
It's a division. It's a Washington football team.
Excuse me, Chris Collinsworth and Al Michaels both called them the Redskins.
Did they?
Yeah.
I think more than once, too.
Al Michaels was like the Redskins. He goes, you knew it was going to happen eventually. And then Collinsworth, like 5 minutes later, was like, can you believe the Washington Redskins? And then Al Michaels was like, ha, you did it too.
I wish, if they tanked for the pick, whatever. I get it. It is what it is.
You're not supposed to do that, though.
No,
not in that blatant of a fashion.
But I mean, come on. We see NBA teams do it. Teams do it.
Well,
It is what it
here's
is.
the other thing, too, on the tanking for the pick side. The last game of the season, you're the last game. So going into it, you knew where everything's standing. Because you have guys crunching these numbers every 5 seconds. Right. I mean, the difference between a win and a loss for the Eagles was 3 picks.
Yep.
I mean, that's a lot.
It's a
between
lot.
9 and 6. I mean...
And that's the thing. If that's what you did, okay, fine. Then own it. Own it. Come on, say, you know what, this was what was best for our team.
Well, they can't, though.
I know. Well, I know they can't directly say that, but the next day or after that game, Peterson comes out and says Sudfeld was our best chance to win. Why didn't he start the game?
First of all, he was not.
But that's what
guy
I mean.
was
He came out
terrible.
and said, "I coached to win. He was our best chance."
So
You're just lying to everybody, and you got to remember. I mean, there's a lot of guys on the Eagles and any team that aren't guaranteed a team spot next year.
no.
It was more funny than what Fletcher Cox and Eli Manning had.
I know, that was so funny.
But really, I mean, there's guys. We say the same thing, about preseason one. But there's guys that aren't guaranteed a job in the NFL next year.
Right.
And to do things like that takes away their opportunity to earn that spot when you're just throwing away games.
Yeah,
It's-
absolutely. And
So-
we talked about this earlier.
Right.
Kind of go ahead.
So, I mean, I laugh at the Giants players on social media because the Eagles don't owe the Giants anything.
No.
They don't. And the players were just, like, incensed. Now, I guess Peterson said at some point he wanted Sudfeld to get in the game.
I'm out. If I were a tape measure, where do you think I'd be?
Over on this side, on the
And if you
workbench
can't
area.
find one, I might have one in the car.
And he said he was going to get in the game, which is possible. However, that situation would occur if they were up big or down big. The Eagles were very much in that game the entire game, so the move to put Sudfeld in was kind of puzzling. But at the end of the day, when he went in the game, he wasn't told to go lose the game. He was playing his heart out because he knows that he's probably only going to get a few chances in the NFL to even get to play. I don't think for his money, I don't think he'll ever earn a starting job anywhere.
No.
This will be one of maybe 3 or 4 other times he'll ever play in a professional football game, in a game that matters. And I just don't think he was out there blowing the game.
You also saw the look on Jalen Hurts' face when he got pulled. He was kind of like, "What the fuck are we doing?"
It's the same thing there. I mean, if as the player, as Jalen Hurts, you don't think that kind of rubs you the wrong way?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play for him next year.
Especially
He could get
Peterson
fired.
might get fired. So now he went out and threw a game to better a draft pick for a team that might fire him. And if he's not there, I mean, then what was the point?
You're giving Carson Wentz back to Frank Reich.
It's just,
That's
I
a
don't know.
scary thing.
The Giants, of course, yeah, they were the fallout. I'm not even really bummed about it because, again, they were a 6-10 team. It is what it is. But to just see a team just go out there and kind of flop it out at the end, it's just annoying that's how the regular season ended for this year. It is what it is.
Mark, you think the Giants should trade Ingram?
I think that they should move him. Or at least get somebody to put hands on his fucking nub arms. I would love to go back and count how many interceptions he's responsible for. Because it's
Giants seem to always have that one guy.
Let me think. Because Jones, I think, finished with maybe 9 or 10 picks.
11.
11. I would probably bet that 4 of them were Ingram's fault.
I saw this stat that Patrick Mahomes has had 16 potential interceptions dropped by defensive backs this year.
Mark was also right. He finished with 10, not 11.
Oh,
So,
was it 11
I'd
touchdowns?
stick with the 4. I'd stick with the 4 that were Ingram's fault. Because there was one yesterday, and there was one probably the week before. I mean, this guy has footballs put... They can't be any more in his... It's not like it's, he's jumping to make a difficult, contested catch.
He actually makes those.
Yeah. Dude, he's Reuben Randall. That's what Reuben Randall did. If the ball's in his chest, did catch single one. But if he had to do a front flip over 3 receivers, he's catching it with one hand. It was the dumbest thing. Ingram, I think, has athleticism and talent, but he can't catch. It's horrible.
What about Tom Brady finishing with 30 plus more touchdowns than the entire Patriots quarterback room?
I bet you he feels pretty good about that.
I think he does.
The Patriots offense accounted for 10 total touchdowns
Really?
as throwing.
They were
touchdowns.
bad. They were bad.
I really hate that, that
I mean, it's
Cam
going to be
Newton's
hilarious
not
when he
good
gets
anymore.
bounced in the playoffs, and then everyone can have that, haha, see, he wasn't, it was Belichick the whole time. It's yeah, but, at least he made it, you know what I mean?
The only way I think that is if they lose to Washington. If, and he doesn't play well, then I think you'll see, but...
No, because, I mean, even if they win against Washington, in a perfect playoff scenario, he's going to have to go face Rodgers. You know what I mean?
But did they play in the regular season? I know he played the Saints, obviously, but did they play the
'cause
Packers?
We played the whole South.
And who won the match? I don't remember.
Oh, Tampa Bay. That was the game that Rodgers had 4
Yeah.
fantasy points.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really bad. He threw 2 or 3 picks.
Nice.
All right, so
That was a lot of fun that week.
let's go to break, and then we'll come back with the lengthy segments. I feel like this is going to take longer than I wanted to. But we'll see you guys live on the other side.
And now, back to getting sports with Drunk on the PPRN Radio Network.
Welcome back to Getting Sports with Drunk, live on the PPRN Radio Network. Juicious. All right, so we're back. Lengthy hour 2, probably just going to spill into hour 3 and maybe no other break. We'll see what happens. But we're going to start off the new year with, I want to try to keep the GSWD points thing going. I want to try to do something every week, even if it's small for 1 point. This, however, is a big game. So it's going to be worth the winner will get 5 GSWD points.
Oh.
Second place, all right, fine. The winner gets 7 GSWD points. Second place gets 5. Third place gets 3. Last place, goose egg. And has to drink a gross shot next week or gross virgin shot next week.
What about a quarter point?
Hmm?
What a quarter point.
No, we don't do any quarter points here. There's no. There's. It's
What
all.
about
It's,
1 point?
nope. You get nothing.
I hope
Good
Mark,
day, sir.
I hope Mark loses. We have to drink a liquefied cheese Danish.
If Mock loses, no. If Mock loses, I already know what I'm doing. Do you want to know what it is?
Yeah.
It's gonna be soy sauce and blended Vienna sausages.
Ooh. With a hint of tuna.
Listen, that's
I
kind of
won't-
just like the
I
one
won't-
thing that's off limits.
I won't put any tuna in it, but what I am gonna do is I'm gonna put it the liquid. I'm gonna fill it as so it's very shallow, like a half an inch deep, in a big Tupperware container. And I'm gonna take the lid off of a tuna can and just put it in there with the lid on in the fridge for the whole week.
I didn't
So
like
that
any of that. I
the
don't like
tuna
any of this.
smell just goes into it, but there's no actual tuna.
Yeah, I don't like any of that.
Yeah, but you have to do that one because there's no tuna in it. It just might smell like tuna.
And Kendall's is spam.
You know what I saw the other day? You know what I saw the other day? Mango habanero spam
Wow.
Oh.
with chunks of mango.
I mean, who was that for?
You.
For me.
Kendall, everything gross is for you.
Well, that's true.
So, Paul, what are we playing today?
Well, off of an idea from the podcast / YouTube channel of Good Mythical Morning, not a sponsor.
Challenge Rent Link.
Kyle, what are we playing today?
Where in the world did this international beer come from?
I
Not
didn't
bad.
want to do it so bad, so I just wanted to make sure you had it.
Oh, I wanted to.
It's pretty
Do
solid,
it,
though.
do it together. See if you guys can sync it up right now.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Where in the world
did this international beer come from?
Kyle gets a point for just going through with it. No GSWD point, just a regular point. Nothing, So,
My points matter.
So what we're doing is we're going to be the panel here as per usual. As of last year, I will not be partaking in any GSWD point activities. I'll be hosting them all.
Yeah, Mock.
The gentlemen will have beers to taste / smell, finger dip maybe in a lick, whatever you want to do.
Do like the gum rub.
If it makes you feel any better, all these cups can guarantee you are COVID free. Because I picked them up from the warehouse today, and they all go through a sanitation process.
Be like, I picked him up from outside.
I thought it was going to say I picked them up from Walmart.
There was a big sperm donation bank just giving them away.
I don't know. It was in this red bag, said biohazard. I rinsed them off.
Yeah, I just took out my dick and cummed on all of them so that they'd be sterile.
It's sterile, and I like the taste.
So the way this game basically works is normally if you've ever watched Good Mythical Morning, it's two gentlemen.
And if you haven't, fuck you, start watching it.
yeah,
First of all, don't tell the viewers to fuck
there's
off.
two gentlemen. They eat a food product based off of whatever the theme is, and they have to guess based just off of taste, spices, things like that, where in the world it came from on a map of the world with highlighted countries. And there are more countries highlighted than there are things to taste. Now, because we're not going through like intricate, like there's not gonna be like this explanation of what these dishes are for. There's not gonna be things to dissect. It's just like a shot of beer. So
You mean burr?
burr. So I did a lot more of them. There are 14, and I believe there are 18 countries highlighted on the map.
Russia.
So real quick, I'll go through the highlighted countries here. We have from left to right: Canada, United States, Mexico, Jamaica, Haiti, Nicaragua, Peru, United Kingdom, England, Scotland, Germany, Finland, Slovakia, Morocco, Portugal, Turkey, South Africa, Thailand, China, Japan, and Australia. Might not be 18, I'm not sure. So yeah.
Massey, all of them are Australia.
There will be no double dipping.
All of them are Australian.
Super contradictory to what we just talked about, Cop. No, there will be no double dipping of countries, but it's up to you to remember what countries have been chosen.
Yeah, Massey.
If you choose to like share information, just like on their show, to like help out people, cool.
We should do that.
Just like golf. So when the darts are thrown, I'm going to measure from the center-ish of the country to the darts. Lowest score wins overall. What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank
I
you.
think it's just like a practice throw.
Unlike unlike Good Mythical Morning, a lot of G's in there. We're not doing it in centimeters because this is America.
We're doing it in yards.
We need a measurement.
Miles. We're doing it in miles.
Miles.
Actually, what we're gonna do it in is, I always make a joke. I don't know if you guys ever did this in elementary school. Did you guys ever have the mile shoelace program in elementary schools?
I don't think so.
No, too
My
poor for
elementary
that.
school, they did this thing, and it was like an enticement to have kids like
Run a mile.
No, not run a mile. Like do exercise versus like just no. But it wasn't like so. What it was like our school. They mapped it out. It was exactly a quarter mile all the way around it because there was a sidewalk all the way around it. So on recess every day, you were able to, because there were people posted up at the corners, chaperones or whatever, you could just walk around the school for all the recess. And like with your friends and like talk or whatever. You could, and if you walked, you could bring your Game Boy and play your Game Boy while you did it. So that was like a huge incentive for Paul. Big time. Because otherwise you couldn't use it. And every time you walked a mile, you got this little plastic foot, different colors. They look like little feet. And they went on your shoelaces. And so it was like, and at the end of the year when they did like the big awards banquet for every grade, whoever had the most got won a pizza party for their classroom, but then also got a coupon book for because we always did it like the month before school was over. You got a coupon book so you could just be like, I don't want what's for lunch. I want pizza.
I know.
And then
I
they
know
would-
how.
Lunch ladies loved that.
No, they didn't have to make it. What they would do is they would order you a Domino's pizza, cheese or pepperoni of your choice.
That sounds contradictory to what you were doing.
So-
It was so awesome. It was so
Now I know why I'm better than you at wobble.
why.
I practiced a lot more than you.
Also, how do
you're
you
not
even know that?
We
We
played
played
together.
wall ball. But you're not better than me at wall ball, Kyle. You just know the water behind the concrete walls of your house more than I do. That's all it is. You had slime ball. Rematch on a flat wall.
We'll go to Parker Farms.
Nope. That's a home court advantage. We're not doing that. We're going to go to neutral site.
You gotta go to the
Newtown
side of-
Elementary School.
You had to go to the side of Praline's ice cream.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll go there.
It's a good
I'd-
wall.
I'll be
go
there
walk.
smoking.
It's a good wall.
I also saw
You
this
have
thing
a
the other day
Pralines
because you
in
brought up...
Wallingford?
No, not anymore.
Well, now it's bananas, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw this meme because 30 years ago, man, there's this little dirt path that goes through the tall grass about half a mile behind the 7-Eleven, down around the pond, and then there's this big log that's down. You can sit behind it, no one can see you. We could go there and we could spark up some joints. And it's like 2020. Yeah, I'm probably just going to hit this pen in this target right now.
I never did any of that.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys...
that's false.
I'm going to give you guys have the beer, so the first round in front of you. Smell, taste, whatever you want to do. I'm going to tell you the name of the beer because I'm going to tell you the name of the beer. Because I don't really think it really... Actually, maybe I shouldn't tell you the name of the beer because I just thought of one it does definitely... There's something that gives it away.
Give us no real hint.
Everybody,
But you know what?
Hmm.
Just think of who's playing, and it probably won't give it away.
everybody gets one per game. I'll keep track of it here. You can ask me the name of the beer. You can also ask me the style of the beer. You get one name, one style. Okay?
Can we get the country?
I will tell you the countries after all the darts have been thrown. Okay?
Damn.
That's not what he wanted.
I know. So who wants to go first?
Massey.
No.
Massey.
I will.
All right, so go ahead, taste your beers, whatever.
Come on, Ken. Let Massey
Keep
go.
your cups. You guys have little dump things. I know, because there's 14 of them, so I know, and there's going to be some where you don't like them. Kyle's probably going to hate all 14 of these beers.
Tastes flat.
Can I go look at the map?
No.
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 You need to know where
I
countries
named
are.
all the countries.
Yeah, they're also highlighted. You don't see the
I don't
black
have my
rounding.
glasses.
What?
I don't have my glasses.
Come on, Kendall.
Kendall,
here we go.
share with him. Kendall, where do you think it's from, bro?
Hey, real quick, I just thought of this. Because we have two different colored darts, you guys want to play teams or do you want to play all individuals?
All individual.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless Mock wants to be on my team.
No.
Tastes flat.
Keep your,
Opinions
Oh, and if
yourself.
because I measured it out, it's from the farthest point, country to country, on the map, is 30 inches. So if you miss the board, it's 40 inches.
Okay.
And when I mean board is if you miss the actual globe part of the map. Also,
you hit brown or white.
or don't hit the board at all. Also, we're playing the way they play in Good Mythical Morning, which means, like, let's say, for example, let's say the beer was Japanese and your dart landed here. We don't measure around. It goes this across where it's flat. We're Kyrie Irving's here. What?
Well, I thought we were going to talk about a beer.
Yeah, I am.
We're gonna
But
talk
Massey
about-
was being a real
Well, it's
Scrooge
being
Why
about
don't
it.
they talk about the beer while you throw? Doesn't make sense. Then you can talk about the beer while they throw.
Hey, Mock, what do you think,
Don't.
bro? What do you think, man?
Over here?
I
Yeah,
think
that's
I know.
fine. Somewhere
I think
behind
I
that
know
chair
what it
there.
is.
I'm really nervous.
But talk about it with us.
Kendall's
Well,
nervous.
the aroma.
All right, what were you going for there, or do you care not to share?
Oh, I'll share.
Is it from the Indian Ocean?
I was actually headed for Turkey on that one. I'm a couple 100 miles I was short.
Good.
Ooh, Mock's going.
Up on you.
Gives it away.
Hey, I gotta ask you a question. Would this be easier if I just sat over there?
Yep.
No, because I gotta pour the samples.
Where do I have to throw from?
The edge of the carpet.
Oh.
Well, hold on.
Ken, what
While
did you
he throws.
think?
While he throws. Do you care to share where you're aiming?
Angle.
I
Is
found
it?
the.
Little bit.
All right, then throw. Make it straight. Just go as far back as you can. Make it straight.
I found the beer kind of like. Am I distracting you, Mark? I'm sorry.
Pretty watery.
Watery.
Ooh,
Watery beer.
if Iceland was highlighted, you'd be golden.
The beer reminded me of a beer that would.
Did
be
you smell it at all,
Sitting
or-
in a
Yeah.
sink.
Did you do a taste?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Mock, you gonna talk about it with us?
What do you want to talk about?
What if you do like a taste on the tongue and then spit it out?
You said you have
I think I know what that is without tasting it.
You should. But I'm saying you should do like a swash and spit, and then rinse with water so that you don't drink any alcohol.
Like a sommelier.
What's the time limit, Mass?
But what are you
3,
thinking, Mark? What are
2.
you thinking?
Come on, quick fadeaway dart.
Kyle, I'm not going to help you here.
That's what they do. That they help each other.
Kyle, I promise you, it's from.
Oh, that's right. And whoever's in last place at the end gets to assign a fart. There's a 4-dart throw.
Oh. Say wet one.
Get to assign it, or they get to use it.
You can use it or assign it.
Mass is locked in.
All right, we're up there in the Norwegian Sea. All right, Kyle,
Suck
you're
at
up.
this. No one's helping.
Damn.
All right, Kyle.
Matt, you're gonna have to kind of like be sucked in just so Kyle can. Because if Kyle has to walk around, Kyle, don't walk around every time. It'll take forever. We got 13 more of these.
There we go, Kyle. You should be able to get by me every time now.
Yeah, you think that this chair move?
What?
Well, don't let the chair move with you. It was a very watered down beer.
Very.
It wasn't strong.
Let's see what Mark is going.
It wasn't.
Oh, by the way, just so you
carbonated.
guys know, it's about to start smelling like Fritos up in this bitch. I took my shoes off, and I've been wearing these socks for about 3 days.
It
I wore them
wasn't.
disc golfing on Saturday.
It doesn't taste very
I did.
carbonated.
No, I really didn't pick up really any discernible flavors.
Other than light.
Kyle almost got the max score there.
And you know what?
Right,
Now
so
that I'm
we've all
tasting
thrown.
this, I think I know where this is from.
I'm gonna be really bummed if it's something I like.
I think I would have liked to have changed my answer.
I
doing
think that you won.
So I can't. Unfortunately, I don't have like someone to announce the beer while someone measures. So I'm going to give you guys the beer first, and you guys can talk about it.
Do you want me to announce it while you measure?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll announce it, and then you guys can do like a quick thing about it while I measure real quick. Okay. So what you guys just had was Cristal, an imported cerveza
Oh man,
from the Andes,
we are all
Wow.
way off.
a Peruvian beer. Don't act like you knew it was a Peruvian
No,
beer. He goes, yeah,
No,
yeah. God,
yeah.
and, you know,
Yeah.
the minute he said Cristal, I was like, you know what? It's either champagne or it's from Peru.
You guys
No,
know what I thought.
Yeah, as in we're all just fucking way
You guys
out
know
of
what
line.
I thought when I
What'd you
heard
think,
Cristal?
Kyle?
What?
Ortiz.
Oh, the girl we went to high school with?
Yeah, she lives in Milford.
I
County.
had
How did I
a
know that?
Heffenweisen vibe.
I got Canada.
Kyle might actually win.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Man, we're gonna be terrible at this.
Would you like this shot of beer?
I'll actually take it. It wasn't horrible.
You didn't like it, did you?
I did not like that beer.
Did you just turn down a beer?
Well, if it was push came to shove, like, hey, drink this, I would, but like that was not. That tasted something like that was stuck inside of the door of a vehicle that gets.
To any of our
in
listeners
this
from Peru,
world
we're
is
sorry.
this international beer.
After the first
common?
round, Kyle, 10.5 inches, Mock, 13.5, Massey, 15, Kendall, 17.
Canada for the win. Suck it, man.
You love them.
I know.
Remember when you called them faggots the other day?
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Yikes.
This is mine.
First of all,
Isn't that the other one that you got me last week?
No, this was my 4-pack from last week.
With all this
Just don't
talking
drink
off
the
mic.
triple dipple.
I only have one in there.
Well, wait, did you like that beer, Mass? Because there's like half a bottle left. There's going to be a lot of leftovers if you guys want any of these.
Yeah, and
like,
that's-
I'm not drinking it.
But, like, can you please? Because I hate the idea of this beer being wasted. And if I didn't have to drive myself,
Yeah, right.
Kendall, you didn't like that beer.
I didn't. But I don't like it going to waste.
You got a problem, guy.
No, I just think that we should be
Kendall,
more
you have a problem.
more
You have,
conservative.
you have like a conservative problem.
That's fine. Oh, I
think
know
I
what
got
this
this.
is already.
I think I got this one.
All right, so we're going from last to first. So whoever's in last place gets to go first.
Kyle's face.
So now keep in mind your strategy thing with your questions. Just keep in mind when you're going, like if you're first and you're like, "What's the name of this beer?" and then you find out it gives it massively away. So Kendall, you're up first.
I'm up. Okay.
Man, this smells terrible.
I gotta say, here's the thing too. You gotta keep in mind these are all imported beers for the
Yeah.
most part. Maybe I
So-
don't know.
so not
USA's
good?
on here. Maybe
I
who knows?
hope.
But I promise you, what I did was I did my best to. I picked the USA beer that most likely sat on the shelf the same length that most of these beers probably. There's a pretty good show. There's a pretty good shit show lifetime expectancy movie. No, there's a pretty good shot that most of these beers have been on the shelf for more than 2 years. Kendall, you can move over so you have a straight shot.
I'd be so
kind of
bummed
nervous about this.
if I get like bounced off the board because I'm bad. Not what I want.
I'm gonna be so.
Kendall, where were you aiming?
Germany. And I'm in
Mass, you're up.
I'm in the Gulf of Ardennes. Is that the word?
Aiden. There was no R in there.
The Gulf of Arden,
Where's the rest of the darts?
They're all over here.
right? The Gulf of Arden.
The Gulf of Arden.
The Gulf of Arden. It sounds like a
You know
Scottish.
what, though? This game is going to make us look dumb in two ways. That we're going to have all these beers wrong and not know these countries.
What do you mean?
Like
We're not smart.
I kind of knew that. Where he was going with it.
Come on, Mass.
Matt's just going for like a lob shot. I just saw he was like. Were you aiming that low?
No.
Oh,
Lot
all
of
right.
African beers today, guys.
You're up, Maxine Wash. Well,
They have a rich history of making beer in Africa.
they make beer all over the world. Are you going for the US of A?
No.
Oh. All right, and Solze.
Solze.
My goal to go off lock, but even this.
Well, I mean, I think he.
I was actually aiming for South Africa. Yeah, a little wide.
Were you really?
No. But yes.
All right. Oh, Souls is cheating. You can just tell. I was joking.
I think I'm gonna aim for the middle,
All right.
so I can just like be.
In the middle.
Yeah.
That's pretty sound reasoning for aiming in the middle.
Well, throw it, Kyle. It's a radio show.
Where I want it to be.
Ah, some Atlantic Ocean action.
All right, gentlemen.
Oh, man, I was wrong.
You saw what it was?
No, but I know it's a green bottle and I'm not right.
What you guys just drank was a Qualita Superiore Nastro Azzurro, otherwise known as Peroni from Italy.
Oh, man.
Oh, pretty close.
I lost.
Damn.
Italian beer, huh?
That's me, yeah. I'm in the Gulf of Arden. I majored in cartography.
Peronis are all right sometimes.
Sometimes. Especially when eating cured meats.
You got some prosciutto.
Yeah.
Mark, I think I might be farther than you.
I went all in on Mexico on that one.
Peroni is the Sprite of beers without the lemonade.
It's good when you're sick.
I could go for some prosciutto right now.
You said pierogies?
What?
What?
No.
The Jeff Martin Classic?
Well, pierogies are good.
They are.
All right, so I'll give a score update once we hit the 7 beer marks. I think
Okay.
that's halfway. So I'll just give like per round on that one. So that's how we're gonna do it. So Mock, you had 15. Kyle, you had 8. Kendall 6.5.
Oh, yeah.
Massey 6.
What?
I'll take the
Man,
8.
Kyle beat
Measure
him?
again.
No, I had
Kyle beat him?
No,
I had 8.
Kyle had 8.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that play in the middle of the board, baby. For the W.
Man, I went all in on Mexico on that one.
That was a gamble, bud.
Pro tip, Souls, aim for the Gulf of Arden.
This one's
It'll
also
pay off.
This one's
Does anyone
also
want this?
Mexico.
Just leave him there. Just dump him in the thing. No,
Mock,
there's plenty of extras.
That beer is fucking disgusting.
I was convinced that this is the same exact beer as the previous.
There's a pretty good chance of a lot of that.
Hey, Kendall. You're a good
Yeah.
guy.
Hey, you are too. Oh, I know exactly where this is from.
Where's it from, Kendall?
G of A.
The Gulf of Arden.
This guy.
Man, they all smell the same to me. Not good.
Is that
Oh,
Soldier's
do
Throw?
you want me to throw?
Mock's up. He had the
How about-
lowest score.
No.
This smells like fucking.
Highest score. Highest score.
This smells like Heineken.
I mean, I think there's aspects that kind of have a Heineken-ness to it. Kind of influences what I'm going to throw, for sure. Oh.
A lot of Africa shots today, boys.
Well, bless the rains, after all.
Say that. Plus the rain. I hate you.
All right.
All right. What kind of sense are you guys getting from this?
Yeah, I'm very similar to Peroni. Very similar.
Skunky. Yeah, get a little closer there, Souls.
Definitely the rich waters of the Rhine develop with this spear. Guarantee it.
You know what? Taking a risk here.
You know what? I'm going Coors on this one. Souls
Let's see.
lines up.
Takes the shot.
Nope. Holds up. Just a delay of game.
Pump fake.
Wow, man. Loving
Canada.
Canada.
Hard in on Canada.
All right. So right back.
Kyle, what do you think of this beer?
So far, 0 for 3. I think it's Canadian. Like Canadian, they suck at gaming and they suck at making beer.
Let this guy have fucking
basis?
pumpers.
Call of Duty.
Oh, but you're trash at Call of Duty. Oh, you're a racist.
All right. I tried to float that in.
That's how you play darts. You want to float it.
Well, if I throw it too hard, it's going to come out flat. And nobody needs a sideways dart. Oh, Mass has changed the name of countries up there.
It's now.
Massyland.
Sound like Swaziland?
It's like Zombieland.
I could go for some Zombieland right now.
I couldn't. Man, if it's in Africa,
Libya.
if you guys like are in Africa right now,
Come on, Morocco. Come on, Morocco.
All right, so
Everyone through?
Paul, real
Yeah.
quick, I'm not looking at the beer. Kendall, Mock, Kyle, me.
Right. Don't remember that. Right?
Go.
You guys just drank a imported premium lager, otherwise known as a
Yingling.
cerveza.
Oh, damn.
This beer from the island of Japan is called Tsinghao.
oh man,
Wow.
I should have went for China.
Yeah, you lost some points on that one. didn't you?
Never would
So
have guessed
I was
that.
trying to aim for turkey.
You guys are
We're
free.
skating through this way faster than I thought.
You guys are bums. Just going
Alright.
for Africa the entire time.
I'm
Listen, neither am I. I just suck at aiming.
not.
I can't help that.
My previous two were Europe bound, but just didn't make it.
Didn't get there.
Yeah.
Didn't have enough
Who
juice.
threw the other green
The
dart?
green one's mine.
See, now it's like I feel like I have to like continue this Europe route because all these other countries are being picked and,
Yeah,
and
they're
soon.
being knocked off.
Yeah. Oh man.
That one's Kendall.
Other known as the correct answer.
Kendall, the racist.
You need to scoot in more?
Kyle says, I'm up for it.
Kyle, you haven't even tasted the fucking beer yet.
Give me the fucking shot.
I didn't
It's
hand it
not
out yet.
here yet.
All right.
He can drink it over here.
So, Kyle, you had 25. Mock, 18. Kendall, 15 and a half. Massey, 14.
Actually, not as bad as I thought. I didn't lose that much ground. Bring me higher above. Don't want that. Is there an Ireland option?
Ireland is not an option.
How?
It's cola.
I thought he did a more like higher volume
Trying
version.
to one up me.
Smells good. It tastes good initially and kind of. Well, let me try it again.
Thailand.
It's Thailand, you fucking pleb.
God, can you take the other darts out of the
Oh my
board?
god.
What?
God, you're fucking spare parts, aren't you, bud?
Hey, how about this?
I don't know what that means, but that's hilarious.
That's right.
Oh.
Team doesn't deserve to be in the playoffs right now.
Oh man.
None of our teams do.
Steelers are good until like week 11. Fuck you.
Who did they play, Kyle?
I meant to smell the beer. I smelled the mic.
Man, I don't want to go to Thailand.
So don't.
Shut up. What do you think?
That's what Marissa said last time you had sex. I meant to sell the beer, but I spelled the mic.
Wow.
Because you're Mike.
Gotcha.
I know you didn't care for that joke. But
I forgot what I said.
I know. I couldn't get over fast enough.
All right, Kyle.
Coffee, Brazil. Makes sense.
Brazil's not a country.
No, but the one near it.
And you also didn't hit Brazil.
I'm near it.
Listen,
You hit Bolivia.
his reasoning wasn't awful. It's a South America vein. I get it.
Mark, you're up. Oh, wait. I can't measure now because you'll know where I'm measuring to. Haha! Good thing I caught that. I would have had to give Kyle 35 bonus GSWD points if I made that mistake.
Yeah, you should have done it.
It's definitely a nitro cold brew.
Sounds like,
100%.
sounds like something that the
You
fine
know
people
what?
at Guinness
I
would
think
do.
it's from Springfield.
Guinness
I
from
think it's a-
Baltimore.
I think it's a Dutch beer.
In
Kendall.
France.
Kendall.
Care to share what you were aiming for?
Brazil. They make good coffee.
Yeah, Mark? If you were aiming for Brazil, you have the worst aim.
That's fair.
I don't want to
I
take
tell you
a
what,
risk.
this game's been pretty humbling.
What?
So Miami's
'Cause I-
jerseys and their court look pretty cool.
Yeah. Miami Vice.
San Antonio's is better.
It's radio.
Yeah, come on, Kendall.
Here we go.
Is that where you were aiming?
Yes, kind of.
Kendall, you joined me in the Brazil train.
I don't think they're drinking these dark beers in South America, fellas.
Oh, but they're making them.
That's fair.
It's a very good comeback. There's not much to say to that. Kendall, what were you thinking on that one?
Peru, actually.
Is it because Brazil making good coffee?
Hey,
Uh,
Peru already had a beer, you jackwagons.
But you know what? Be that as it may, I'm close to anywhere that else may be close to Peru.
It could be Mexico. Who also likes their coffee.
Oh, the Corona Stout.
Exactly.
Extra.
Yeah, you can get those at Starbucks down there.
And it might be Africa, which we're not too
Corona
far away from.
Robust. Oh, come on. What's this guy doing? He's drawing like the line.
Yeah, too bad he's going to end up in the fucking Atlantic Ocean.
It's like disc golf, kind of. Just fucking each other up on the tee.
Waves crashing on the beach.
I thought about doing this from like outside on a nice warm weather day, but with discs and paint on them.
Yeah, I would fuck that up so bad.
That's
All right.
actually very close to what I was aiming for.
Well, it fucking
took
took you
you
an
6
hour and a
hours.
half to throw.
You just erased half of it.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's not.
Come on, Paul, give it to me.
You know, Kyle said like 3 words from a song before, and now it's stuck in my head.
What is it?
What song?
Kyle, come on, what'd you say?
I
You
don't
said the
think he knows.
chorus to a song
When?
about 5 minutes ago.
I
Got a
don't think
big
he
boy
knows.
here, 500 milliliters.
Steve
Wow.
Winwood song.
Oh, bring me a high and
Wow.
You just drank a porter from Old Brewery Tadcaster,
Oh, I think I nailed it.
the Samuel Smith Brewery, the Taddy Porter from England.
It was tasty.
I don't know if I'm closest, but that's where I was aiming.
That guy right there.
Kendall, we're very far away from England.
Yeah, that's probably a 20-pluser, I think, for both of us.
We're fighting for last year.
In my closest approximation.
I was thinking UK right out of the gate.
Oh, yeah?
I went for Estonia.
Gotta love those Estonian dark beers.
Estonia isn't highlighted.
Is that not what's highlighted? I thought that was what is.
Well, that's hilarious. Spare parts guy.
Nope.
Kyle, call him spare parts.
He's working spare parts. He's used parts.
Ooh.
Kyle, 47. Kendall
You
46.
went the
Kyle,
long
can you
way.
count that high?
Kyle, you had 13.5. Kendall, 13. Massey, 3. Mock, 1.5.
Okay, you'll fuck up one day.
We got some ground to cover here, souls. Oh boy, again the same beer.
Ooh, this one's got a darker head on it.
Actually, the head is light.
Well, I mean, compared to that one.
This is made with the spirit of infidels.
I got real dark. You know Kendall and his big Jeff Dunham fan head. I just wanted you to put the other 3 down. Don't throw all 4, please.
I gotta tell you, I'm not a huge fan of this one.
Massey, you want the rest of the Citra beer? Because I'm going to dive into this Taddy Porter.
This one's not as rich.
See, I thought it was richer.
No, give it to Kendall.
Little countries in the middle.
Paul.
Hmm.
Paul.
Hmm.
Paul.
Man, that
Kendall.
was hard.
Little high, little ho. That's what they said in Stuart Little, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, little ho.
Dumb movie.
Not a bad movie.
Not a bad movie, dumb movie.
What movie?
Stuart Little.
Stuart Little.
You know who's in that movie? Dr. House.
What about Stuart Little 2 where he's banging that bird the whole time?
Dr. House is in that movie.
Snowball.
You mean Hugh Laurie?
He played the dad.
It's Hugh Grant, and we all know that.
Cary Grant.
Do you know who the
Just
mom-
say-
do you
just
know
say
who the
name.
mom is in that movie, Kyle?
What?
You know who the mom in that movie is?
I can't remember.
Scarlett Johansson.
The catcher from A League of Their Own. Dottie Hodson.
Yeah, she's not a hottie, though.
She's actually a pretty attractive woman.
Maybe.
Don't look behind the curtain.
Big miss on that one.
I tell you what, this beer doesn't smell good, guys. Doesn't smell good.
Doesn't taste good either. It tastes like a cat shit in your mouth.
I wouldn't go quite that far.
Well, Kyle's the only one here that's been there, so.
Yeah, Leo. Leo got me when I was young.
Did he really?
No.
But
What
yeah.
surprised me, Kyle?
How could they all go this way?
The listeners at home,
Peru.
Kendall hit
Kendall has
Brazil
hit,
again.
Kendall's hit South America for about the 4th straight tour. All right, Massey, you're up.
Massey, go with USA.
I don't think so. Although now I say that, it's going to be USA.
That's actually where I was aiming.
So you know what the bummer is? I have a guess, but if it's wrong, I'm really going to lose.
You have a pretty comfortable lead, don't worry.
I don't think I do.
I mean, he's been 4th every
I
time except
know.
for one.
I don't think I've been fourth.
What's the name of this beer?
No.
Why?
I said so.
No, fuck it. I don't want to know.
No, I'm going to tell you.
I don't want it.
I can't go look at it. You already used it.
What if we make up a name? Does it help you?
It's the cockeye.
It's from Ernie Ozarks. They make a drink called the Hum Rum Dinger.
It's called your dad's bathroom. He's a coal miner.
That's right, Ernie Ozarks.
The name of this beer is the Cinnabryshoff Porter.
Ooh, don't know what that won't give it away at all.
Yeah, he really helped Mock on that one.
Mr. Rogers over here.
It's
Aaron
a
Rodgers.
wonderful day to drink some beer.
Did you ever watch WWE in the early 90s? Familiar with the wrestler Tugboat? I'd like to see you in one of Tugboat's uniforms.
Little sailor hat.
No, I'm talking about the uni. It's got the nice white belt right under the belly.
He was a heel, right?
He was brought in to fight Hulk Hogan.
Probably lost.
Then he teamed up. Then he became Earthquake.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
All right,
Fucking copycat.
Mock, you're up.
Go big, right?
Yeah, you're gonna aim for Australia, right?
Not gonna lie, I thought about it.
It'd be a real bummer for you to hit Peru from over Australia.
How'd that feel?
Does anyone want these?
No.
Pour them.
Well, there's 3 of them.
Pour them.
All right. So as mentioned, you guys drank Cinnabryshoff Porter, brewed since 1819,
Russia.
in the fine country of Finland.
Oh
yeah, baby. Fucking
Damn.
to Finland, yo.
Kendall, do you want this now?
Nah, it pains me, but
So, Paul, I threw the green one.
Did you?
No.
Yeah, he fucking lied. I threw the green one.
Yeah, Kyle threw the green one.
First of all, it's Gren, but let's not go there. Kendall and Mock took a big hit.
Man, I really thought that was an Aussie brew.
Aussie. What, Mass? Okay? My fucking get bounced in the first round.
Kyle, you might too.
We're not. Mason Rudolph won't beat them.
Is that when they
So
had
what
no receivers?
A surprise
No, they had
rule
everybody.
I saved that I didn't think would happen is about to happen. Kendall and Mock both with 17 inches, which means you guys have to throw at the same time.
nice.
Yep. Massey with 3.5, Kyle with 2.
Yeah. Climb back
Inch
my...
and a half
so
more
what-
than me there? There's no fucking way that's an inch and a half.
Okay. Are you going to complain about a half an inch?
Yeah. That's an inch and a half. You said 2 and 3.5.
Well, you definitely. What do you think? You're right next to him.
Yeah.
You're not.
All right.
I'll remeasure.
You're a fucking...
Please be farther. Please be farther.
It's going to be now. Just because he's.
Kendall, who's Skyping you?
No, it's these USBs. If you
Oh.
touch them, they
It
make
was
noise.
3, and just over the 1/4 line, I round up to the nearest half. 3.5. Suck it, bitch.
No, they're not. Nah, that's
See, you just said you wouldn't kiss it. Kyle, thank you for being my only true penis friend.
Thank you. Because you're not a penis friend. Lincoln.
What?
Paul, how many beers have we gone through?
8.
Uh,
Hey,
Been through
Mark.
5.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna say no, but have
Just say no.
Have an empty mind on this.
Open mind, Kyle.
It's empty because I know Mock. So, if somehow,
Is this something we should discuss on the show?
yeah, kind of. But if Power Rangers were real and we were picked to be them, would you take on the task?
No, I don't want to become gay.
See, he didn't have an empty mind. Would you do it?
Do I get to pick my color, or is it going to be like a sign of it, like in the show?
You get to pick it.
Yeah, I'm in. Green Ranger, baby.
Oh, fuck you.
You
Kyle,
didn't pick
Kyle,
it
you're
first.
definitely yellow, and we all know it.
No, because
We
not,
saw
Really?
our
He's
Christmas
not
photo.
Asian
That's
or black.
racist.
Yeah, he's
That's
not
racist.
Asian, he's not Asian or black.
We saw the Christmas photo.
I mean, I guess if like it came down to it, I'd probably be the Yellow Ranger.
No,
Kendall would have to be blue because he had the one with glasses.
yeah, Kendall's
I
the
have
Blue
glasses.
Ranger. Kendall would be the
Hey,
Blue Ranger.
he's not the only glasses wearer.
Yeah, but you're definitely you're right.
You're the Pink Ranger because
No.
you have the nicest butt.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
But
I'll take that.
No, Mock has
Massey's
to be
the Yellow
blue.
Ranger.
Kendall's got to be black because he has
Why?
grills.
Because the Yellow Ranger always has
True.
interesting hair. And you kind of have like this. I don't know how to describe it, but it's interesting.
Who's our leader? 'Cause we don't have a red
Me.
yet. But you're not the red. We need a red.
I'd be the red.
You said green.
Okay,
You
then
can't
I'm
be green
green.
and red.
No, there's no green because it's red. It's red, blue,
Green was
black.
also useless. We don't need him.
Okay, same info, but what
Perfect.
M&M are
Me.
we?
What?
Same info, what M&M are we?
Brown. I'm brown because I'm the actual one that tastes like what he looks like.
Kendall's the green one.
The girl
I'm the
flavor
yellow.
is
with
that?
those fucking cheetah print glasses he's got over there.
I'm the yellow M&M.
Is that the mint one? I hope not.
You're not the yellow M&M. Kyle's the yellow M&M.
Sorry,
Sorry,
that makes you horny.
you're the yellow M&M.
That's
Am I
fine.
the red M&M then?
You're the orange M&M.
Who's the girl?
Kendall.
Kendall.
Ah!
The sexiest M&M.
All right, so Kendall and Mock, why don't you guys get up and throw? Hey, do you think this would be easier if you could taste them?
Maybe, maybe not.
I'm doing this again in February with hard liquor.
I'm down.
Oh my god.
Full fifths. Everyone's got to drink them.
Oh, I'm not down anymore.
You
Funnel
have
style,
to.
baby.
It's all graves.
Kendall, take all the darts off the board. Don't be a pussy.
Throwing green or red?
Green.
You guys can go to the same one. He's going to Peru.
Is that
what
for
do you-
this beer, Paul?
Paul.
Paul.
I'm not going to Peru.
Paul.
Paul, is it for this beer?
The beer you just tasted.
Okay, so they have to throw it twice if they got.
What?
Like they have
They're
to throw
throwing
it.
together because they got the same.
They got the same measurements. They got to throw 1, 2, 3, go. You missed the board.
I did.
You almost hit my hand.
I will start with.
Do you guys want to give him a rethrow since we did the first 2 throw, or do you want to give him the full penalty?
Nah, give him a rethrow.
Furthest distance away.
Well, you don't know what the furthest distance away is.
Why?
That could be helping you greatly or hurting
So
you.
I was going for Australia.
Put it in Australia.
Rethrow. Rethrow.
Just put it in Australia.
Rethrow.
He wants you to rethrow.
And Peru.
So you missed again.
But it still counts. It's on the board.
No, I said it has to hit the globe part.
I'm somewhere in the legend.
Is where I got.
You got Tajikistan on the glossary.
I'm somewhere in the
Sorry.
legend.
Hey, you're not winning this game.
I'm not.
But you're drinking a lot of beer. So it's kind of like winning, right?
Yeah, kind of. Ugh. Thank God that metal sign was there, huh?
Oh, we could have hung one.
All right. Mass gearing up.
And
He's got Peru on the mind. And Gulf of Arden.
And you're at McDonald Island.
McDonald Island, right near Burger King Coast.
Right off the Wendy Shore.
Yeah.
Near the Taco Peninsula.
All right.
May I have the beer name?
Prestige.
Prestige shit. Just looking at that bottle, I'm wrong.
Give me a hint. Peru. Has Canada been?
Peru.
Yes.
Has it?
Yes.
Kyle, it's Peru.
When?
Like round 2.
Fight.
Maybe. Going for that a lot of country area up top.
I'm sorry?
A
I'm
lot
going for the lot of.
country
You mean Europe? You fuckstick?
Repeat the name for me.
Prestige.
Worldwide.
Wow.
Why can't
Huh?
I have it
The
in a
name of this
sentence?
beer is Prestige.
Can I have the country of origin?
Just give him a few ingredients.
Not Cuba. No, I just said it's not Cuba. Doesn't mean it can be any other country over here. It's just not Cuba.
It's definitely.
It's probably Cuba.
Can we import beers from Cuba?
Yes.
Is that allowed?
Whose order is this?
Mine.
Yours, Massey's,
Yep.
Kyle's. Right. Prestige, an imported lager beer. Sorry. While a wild card beer, because the country it's brewed in is not the country it's known for.
Here
So are
comes
we
Peru.
throwing for the country it's known for, or the country it's brewed in?
The country it's known for.
So this is like a
You guys have never seen a Foster's bottle before.
Oh,
Nah, just kidding.
I was gonna
Prestige is brewed in Holland, but is the pride of Haiti.
Who's Hades?
So that I think is a sham.
Nope.
I'd like to take a vote on this.
So you can vote all you want. I'm still measuring from Haiti.
Hey, I'm cool with that, baby. High five. Good job.
No, thank
It's
you.
a real bummer because I was pretty spot the fuck on.
No, you weren't.
Sorry.
Get him, get up.
But here's the thing though, like,
Yeah.
but, like even if it was Holland, like if I'd put it for Holland, like you still didn't hit Holland.
But I was very close.
Yeah, but by coincidence,
Well, no, I was aiming for that area.
Kyle,
Kendall
the
would've been really
smell
close
that
if he aimed
is
for Peru.
infiltrating my nostrils right now is killing me.
I just kiss Massey in the throat.
He put his shirt over me and I can still smell it.
I haven't shot in like 3 weeks.
I believe that.
No, I shot a couple days ago.
I don't believe that.
Oh, my hair is slimy now.
Oh man, we could have just played with these.
Mock.
No, Mock's up in Europe.
Kyle's the green one in the middle. Hey, can I just put this in the middle?
No, thank you.
Oh, that's fair. Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks.
Kendall, you're up.
Yeah.
She didn't get me a
Today's Kendall's
gift.
birthday.
Why did you point at Mock then?
Well, me and Kendall share a birthday.
No, Mr. Hawk said.
So Kendall, you got 35.
Yep.
Massey 17 and a half. Mock 10. Kyle 9.5.
So I say, baby.
You know, I was looking up today on Wikipedia a lot about Antarctica, and even if this map wasn't the shape it was and Antarctica was the shape it was, I'd still be in the water.
That's a really fucking cool strike.
Yeah. The
Hey,
Halo
Kendall,
disc
remember when
is
Mr.
cool.
Hawk said you and Joe Polito have the same
The
birthday?
Halo disc.
I'll never forget that. Yeah. What did I eat? Lizard. This is like surprisingly sweet. I did not anticipate it being like this. All right. Let's clear out some of these darts. You know, there's other people on the show that can talk.
I thought he said clear out some of these darts.
Okay.
On mic, I guess.
I know exactly where this is from.
Go ahead, Kendall.
All right, here we go.
And it's from
Peru.
I'm not telling you where I was throwing.
I got a feeling it's nowhere where you threw it.
It was actually close.
Mass.
I'm still trying to decide where this is from.
Just trust your
But
gut.
it's your time to throw, so let's
It's actually
chop.
it's from Aaron Carter's CD.
Track 4.
Dee, dee, dee.
I want to know what song you're singing.
I want dark.
Did he make another song? He made the song with Shaq.
Yeah, then he tattooed his face
And masturbated on the internet.
twice.
He has an OnlyFans.
Oh, well.
Did he say there's a
How
rolling
much do you
pin?
pay for it?
Oh my god.
Hey,
What?
I forgot.
Massey lines up.
And looks for this pitch.
Takes out the Two Roads bus.
Nods his head.
And Road Jam.
Nods his head. There we go. Slider inside and smacked out of the ballpark.
Kyle, you're pitching?
No, you.
You're pitching to me?
No, Colin Bradley's pitching
Same thing.
you. But you didn't become friends with him.
No.
Any day now, Mass.
I mean, really.
I like that, little lunge thing
yeah.
he did.
Listen, he's very theatrical. Ever watch him throw a backhand disc?
You're up.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like poetry in motion.
Yeah, so mock any day now. Fucking
Oh,
bitch.
let me just go to the bathroom quick. I gotta call my accountant. Can I have the name, please?
You may. The name of this beer is Dragon Stout Fire.
That's pretty badass.
It's for my anus.
Really just was like, all right, Australia. This is probably, I know it's sweeter, but this is probably my favorite imported stout.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, because Guinness is a porter. I want that to be known now. It says stout, but they're liars.
What's the difference?
Between a stout and a porter?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the technical terms because I've never really been super versed in like the understanding of like how certain beers are brewed. But I know porters are usually thinner, and they're usually not barrel aged. Stouts are usually barrel aged.
Man, it's going downhill.
The definition, according to Google,
That was so funny.
Kyle, I don't think it's from Mexico.
He did 6 aims, turned, aimed at the back of your head, and went, and then just shot. Right, we all throw?
the technical term for it apparently
Also, we're
determines
going
on
for
the
Mexico.
malt used during brewing. Porters used malted barley. Stouts used unmalted roasted barley.
Hey, Coach wants to say hi. Is that okay?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why not?
Hello, Messi.
Massey said he wants a kiss.
Let me tell you something. He doesn't want to catch goes. He didn't wipe their
He doesn't want to catch COVID? That's almost what you said.
It's the same thing.
The Dragon Stout Fire, a 10% alcohol by volume stout, is a slightly sweet stout imported from the country of, some people say, they can't believe, Jamaica. We have a bobsled team.
That's what I was going for.
No
You guys
way.
saw
Why
Jamaica
not?
on the board and immediately was like, oh, Red Stripe's coming at some point.
I'll tell you what. I think this is the one I actually got close to, but was not aiming at.
Once again, Australia has gotten me.
So Kyle might actually win this.
Well, I think of dragons. I think of The Golden Child,
Kyle,
starring Eddie
shut
Murphy.
the fuck up. Oh,
Forget for being a douche. I will hold your hand the whole night and make out with you. I don't even care.
Wow.
I wouldn't hurt. My balls are inside me.
He's full of them tonight.
Also, like, you know, like when you're like dicks inside of you, right?
No, keep going. I want to see how this ends.
Like, you know,
That's what she
because, you
said.
know, I don't have the biggest, you know, I'm not
We should
afraid.
probably move on.
Why? The fans
All
don't
right,
hate
so, Mock, you recorded the longest possible score, or not the longest possible, but you recorded the longest score so far without actually
Missing the board.
missing the board at 30.
Nice.
Kendall, 13. Massey, 4.5. Kyle, 3.
That's not right.
No, I'm in the middle. I'm in the Atlantic.
Oh,
I hit Europe, so I had the long one.
Massey, 13.
Yeah, I was the one in
Kendall,
Mexico.
4.5. Oh, and Mock, 0.
Perfect.
Good
Kyle,
job,
you got
Mike.
Kyle, you got a 500.
That's fair.
As long as you know it's fair. Is that the Ducks hat?
It is.
You know where the Ducks hat with the McKinnon shirt this year?
I will.
Same similar color scheme? It's just
They
like
have
slightly-
maroon.
Mud on.
You
Alright,
guys
Mike,
wanna-
you're up.
you guys want to take a quick break? I'll add up scores. We're at 7 beers.
Sure.
Yeah, we can take a break.
Well, yeah, I guess we could take a break. Do you want to take a break or you guys just want to talk? It'll only take me a couple seconds to add everything up.
We can
Let's
talk.
Let's talk. Let's talk.
How you guys doing today?
Shut up, man. I don't like you.
Take a break.
Hey, so I really want to play the wheel because I would like to see how bad we do.
What's the wheel?
Oh,
You gotta have context, Kyle.
in disc golf.
Yeah.
Which we as a show have kind of been doing, not as a show but as a group of people who are on the show.
Yeah, if you like disc golf, message us on Twitter. Show us your best disc.
Mike's face when you said that.
Can we please go to break?
Wait, you don't like this horrible small talk we got going on?
We're getting some dick pics for sure.
Can we please?
Well, it's like in between. By the time you got it added up, it's like,
Listen,
you know, we're a sports show. We can talk about some sport.
what's the matter with asking for pictures of something?
I'm actually pretty pissed that
disc.
no one had fucking signed yet.
What do you mean?
MLB.
No, dick golf.
Kyle, but this happens every year. There's always
Not
the
like this.
But it is like one guy's gonna go, then they all go.
Yeah, I get that, but
That's what's gonna
the
happen.
winter meetings has already happened.
It's either gonna be LeMahieu or Bauer, and then everyone goes.
Yep.
I get that, but the winter meetings has already happened. Not even like a small market guy went. Like the biggest name that I know that got signed is Nefertari Feliz, and he's been out of the league since 2018.
Actually, I didn't even know he signed.
Yeah, with the
Bauer,
Phillies.
All right, that's enough of that. All right, in last place with 108.5 inches, Kendall Reed.
Oh,
wow.
In fourth place with 105 inches. Third place with 105 inches, Mike Mock.
How many was Kendall's?
108.5.
Oh man, we're close.
This is why I
Right
start
now,
to
the
heat up.
deciding factor is him just not hitting the board. In second place with 72 inches is the Mass Chris Massey. And in first place with 71.5 inches
Wow.
is the man of many names, Kyle Souls. So, Kendall, because you're in last, I'm going to kind of amend the rules a little bit here. You're going to get a fart on the next throw. 4
Okay.
darts. Closest start.
4 darts at once?
Yep.
Oh man. What if all 4 miss the point?
Then he gets 35 points times 4. And he has to dump out
But
a
question:
whole bottle of Johnny Blue.
Kendall,
Handle.
you have to throw.
how is he going to do that with only? How many darts do we have?
6.
So one person's just not going to go.
No, I'm going to take the darts off. I'm going to leave the closest dart.
But doesn't that help us?
Hmm?
Doesn't that help us? Kendall, you should throw last.
But the math still isn't there.
Yeah.
He can only throw 3.
All right, all right, so you and then the person before the last one get a thart.
Okay.
You get 3 darts. So
That's
you get a thart. Okay?
Works for me.
All right. I want to hand out the beers.
That was a good Courage to Cowboy Dog.
Yeah, I get a little bit of that.
Kyle, give us some old man.
Stupid mutt.
Kendall, give us some old woman.
I don't think I do the old woman.
Meryl, right? Her name's like
Give us some
Meryl.
Ed.
Oh, hello, girly.
That was lackluster.
Butter toast.
Well, actually, I was impressed by my old man.
All right. And so, real quick,
Paul, give me your best Howie.
Howie Kendrick?
Howie, whatever you want to do.
I don't know Howie.
Howie Long.
All right, get a haircut.
I am going to restore Mexico.
Oh, he did a Howie Trump.
Kyle, give us your Donald Trump.
I gotta whisper.
I kind of like that Howie Trump.
All right.
All right, at the halfway point, remember, if you don't use them, you lose them, so you might as well. Mock, Massey, and Kyle have all used the what's the name of the beer.
What's
So-
next?
You each also have a what style of beer.
Okay.
And then Kendall has both.
Kendall, give
Fuck
me
you,
your
Kendall.
name. I'll give you my style.
It's my throw?
See.
All right. I'd like to use my name, please.
Thank you. You helped us, guys.
You're going to use the name on the third.
Oh, this is the thought now? I thought the thought was
Yeah.
next.
Right now.
Oh, then no, not yet. I don't use anything yet.
You already said
You
it.
can. I don't care.
You already said it.
You
No,
did already say it. You made
But
me
like,
use
think about it.
after
If
I
you
said
fuck
it.
up, you
Mhm.
You made me use
Yeah,
it
here's-
after I said it.
What?
That's true.
I thought
Actually,
you said
guys, you know what's gonna be funny?
after I went the second time.
all three of Kendall darts is gonna end up in Peru.
That would be so funny.
Question: does he have to throw them all at the same time?
We already asked that, and the answer was yes.
Paul, you might want to move.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold on. I'm going to move. I just want for the style of beer. I'm going to whisper it to the person throwing, so the whole person doesn't hear it. Since he used the name, now all the names are off the board. Kendall, the name of this beer is the Golden Pheasant.
Oh, I know what this is. I don't even
Do
need
you,
another.
though?
I do. Why? I have a feeling I know where pheasants are.
Kyle, what's a pheasant?
I'm
Wherever the
assuming-
houses and wedding crashers.
I'm assuming a bird.
You're correct.
Here we go.
Mock duck.
The point was to kind of spray him, Kendall.
Why throw them all at once?
No, I know, but you still kind of you sidearm it, so you spray him.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
I mean, is it me?
If you want holes in your face, that's the way to do it.
Kendall,
You
Kendall,
ever want gauges?
Kendall, give me $1.
Well, if I had $1, I'd give it to you.
If you Venmo me $1, I'll Venmo you too.
Wow, actually, it's a good way to profit. But I can't do that.
You're a good guy. You don't want to chip out your friend.
Chip out your friend, huh?
I don't know what that means.
Guys, I've had a lot of stuff to drink.
Well, you're going to keep going.
I'm kidding. I'm not that bad.
Not yet.
He's not that drunk.
Watched that movie the first half, then fell asleep in Kyle's room. So the next night I put on the second half.
I think everyone should throw the
Did
green
you?
dart. This guy gets it.
Me and Paul were up yesterday, and then we both fell asleep at the same time.
Ooh, a Nigerian beer, huh?
That's interesting.
Playing strategy here, folks.
What's that?
Just don't lose. He's not that drunk.
As long as it's not South Africa, I'm in good shape.
I'll
not
tell you
coming
what,
in last.
That's where all my trifectas ended up. Didn't want to go there whatsoever. I've tried everything.
He's so proper about it too.
Who, Mass?
Yeah, look at his hands.
Yeah, what are you looking at? An undergrad? Like you're looking at a piece of art? There's symbolism here.
You know, I could have went to Europe, but I said fuck that.
And what's your reasoning for that?
Baseball.
Playing baseball or just baseball as a...
Alberta's.
Oh.
What else do you think? I went to the MILB.
Well,
Men
you
in
told
black.
us you were going to be a scout.
Yeah, for the NBA, that was different. I lied.
And then you got mad at us when we called you out on it.
I admit to my mistake.
But you guys are dicks. No. The best part of that is he got mad because he told, I forget the number he said, but I looked up the team's salary, and as a scout, you're just going to make more than all the players.
Yeah, better than Rob.
Like, that doesn't sound about right.
I should be better than Rob. Would have picked Andrew Nicholson.
Well, you would have just picked another bad player.
Fuck. Hi.
High fly ball.
Hey, is this one from Thailand? Oh, no.
What?
Oh, I don't know.
Why'd you say oh no?
I don't know.
All right. The Golden Pheasant, a lager, trend, is the original beer from Slovakia.
You know what it was? When you walked by, I thought that was a Pilsner account. That's the same label.
Imagine fucking that up.
It's the same label.
I purposely didn't get a Pilsner or Quell.
Did you get a Heineken?
It's a terrible beer.
No, it's not.
The American version is.
In the bottles, yes. Out of the bottles, it's terrible. Kyle.
What?
Mass. Me.
And still furthest away.
That's funny.
me.
It's the same bottle
Kendall,
or
it's
the
okay.
same label.
You know, I really, when I threw that threesome of darts, I was hoping to get like Northern Africa, Southern Europe,
But
but I ended up
In Southern
in
Africa.
Southern Africa. My I don't even know what you call it. My hand-eye coordination has not been kind to me.
It's really hard to go only off the smell here
Your fault for doing
Good-
dry January.
because they all kind of smell the same.
You can swish it around. Come on, sommelier it.
you said yams?
Yep, candied yams.
All right. Kendall with 11, Mock 6.5, Massey 4.5, Kyle 4.
I just gained another half an inch on you. Why?
Something you can't say to any other man.
Yeah, I got a small penis. I had to say it. It's true. It's yes, man.
Hey, there you go.
You didn't like that, Kendall, did you?
I don't know what to say to that. All right,
Hey.
looking for that comeback.
Who do you think the Steelers' all-time best running back of all time is?
I guess Jerome Bettis.
Over Franco?
Yeah, I guess over Franco.
Over Willie?
Definitely over Willie.
Why? He was good in that World Series.
Rashard.
No. He also wrote for Ballers, fun fact of the day.
Never watched that.
Good for you, Kyle. You know that guy.
Yeah, he sucked.
Real quick, who was on the cover of Ballers, the video game?
Oh, LeGarrette Blunt.
What? It's a basketball video game.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
It's a basketball video game.
He said LeGarrette Blunt.
But I said it was a basketball
I
video
know.
game after his guess, and then you proceeded
Stephon Marbury.
LeGarrette Blunt was in the background.
He might have been.
Oh.
Might have been the guy that looked like
Was
him.
he the guy that was sitting there looking inside the car that had Ben inside of it, but it was all foggy?
Actually, I don't remember what that tasted like.
There was like a little thing that said help.
Yeah.
Do you want like a refresh?
Yeah, can I get another one?
Yeah, I got more.
I remember what that tasted like. Ken, what's it taste like?
For me, I think it has a lot of rice wine type of, components. That being said, we're going to go to East Asia. Yep. Indian Ocean.
You're up, Machine.
It's
Going for China.
China.
For the record, that's where I was headed
Nice,
first.
nice, nice.
So you copied me.
I kind of hope you guys all save it at the end, so you all ask me for the style of beer on the same beer.
This kind of smells like a hibachi.
To the wall, Mass. From the window to the wall.
to the sweat drip down my
balls,
all these fit.
crawl.
All Chi.
Pow! We're really getting derailed. Matt, your average time for throw is like, if you were a quarterback in the pocket,
Delay a
it'd be
game.
amazing if you didn't win a Super Bowl. I mean, if you had this much time in the pocket, come on. Yeah, that's not delay a game. No, that's just equals.
Equals.
Plus.
Kyle,
You're
give-
gonna miss anyway. Just throw it.
Is that what you were aiming for? Where were you aiming? I have to know.
What were you saying, Kendall?
For Portugal.
So give us some ineligible man
Well, I
downfield.
mean, vertical wise, you got the right longitude.
You got the compass.
If you hit the compass dead center, it's game over. You automatically
Actually, it
win.
might
Oh,
be
I
nice.
didn't know that.
I'm just
I think it
kidding.
might be.
Kyle, you're
I
up.
thought it was illegal touching.
Isn't that this?
Yes.
So I think it's either that or what's ineligible man downfield. I like that.
Yeah, this is illegal touching. When they do it the right way, they go, "That's right, it was a reception, legal touching." And then when they say, when the guy argues, you know how you always get the offensive lineman that comes, Kyle, hold on for a second, I don't want you to hit me. When you always get the guy that comes up and is like, "What are you fucking talking about?" And then they hit him with the suck it.
Hey,
Anytime now, Kyle.
Captain Slow-Mo over there.
Fuck.
What were you aiming for?
Fucking a little higher.
Fucking little higher.
I've been there.
That's where we vacation.
But if it's Australia.
Best crepes ever.
Tell me that beer's called Tsinghua.
Tell me that's not called Foster's.
A not quite pale ale,
Oh, no.
otherwise known as the original craft brew, Magic Hat number 9.
Oh,
Damn.
You guys suck.
Bested by
You guys
Magic Hat number
I
9.
couldn't believe it. I mean, Massey won just off of sheer bad dart throwing, but it was just amazing. I was sitting there, I'm like, watching these starts, I'm like, these guys have all had this several times. This was Kyle's favorite beer for 5 minutes. You know the rest of it, Kyle?
No.
Come on. Have the rest of it.
So, do you want to say, right?
Yes.
But wait, that beer's known for China.
Right.
No.
It has a little C right here for China.
See, look at that.
Yeah.
A red star. See, we're on it.
That's
you
the
can-
Tet offensive of beers.
I don't think you can say that, Kendall.
You're right.
Where's the red dart?
In the ocean is Kendall.
Yep. They call me the Swammer.
Why do they call you that?
It just I picked it up in high school.
I'm waiting for that thing to slide forward and just chip a tooth.
Man,
Massey abusing with the.
that was a rough one.
Yeah, Massey made up quite a bit of ground on you on that one. Kyle, 29. Mock, 26. Kendall, 24. Massey, 18. So, he jumped up 10 inches on you. Something every man can say to you. It's a radio show, guys.
It is.
I'm
All right.
discouraged.
We're officially no longer a podcast. We're signing off the air forever. Good night.
I'll tell you, this is very difficult.
It is. I'd like to do this with food.
I wonder.
I don't want to eat a lot of food from other countries, though.
I like to do it from sports.
Because a lot of other countries have pretty terrible fucking food.
Yeah, like, never mind.
I think we should do this again with the United States.
I think we should do the blind taste test for different types of food.
I mean, I would do that. For
I don't trust anybody in this room enough to do that.
No. Like,
make you a sardine salad.
Exactly.
No, like-
Sardine salad.
no. Blind taste test like the burgers from the different burger
Oh
chains.
yeah, I would do
or
that.
The
Again,
different chicken nuggets.
I don't trust anybody in this room.
Well, we'd have to have like a no tampering policy.
A no pubic hair policy.
Well, I mean, Kyle's here. He puts pubic hair on everything he serves at Burger King.
False. And you lied to me. You said you were going there.
One, just one.
It smells like just like the other dark beers.
Oh my god. This is terrible. Sorry, my eyesight's getting out of hand.
That was the point.
Can't wait for Kyle to walk to Krauser's.
Throw up in Krausers.
Inside.
Can you put that on a sub?
Just mop it up.
See, what you guys don't realize is he's going to throw up inside his mask.
I did that at Jeans one time. I walked in, felt like I was fine, real hammered, threw up right on the floor, and then just went, according to Vinny, threw up right on the floor, and then just went, where are the hot fries? Apparently we left. I didn't get any hot fries.
For free.
I could go for some hot fries.
Hot fries are good.
Handicap.
They make ranch fries now.
Do they really? Don't think I'm in on that.
They also make rotisserie chicken
Why
Pringles.
wouldn't you eat
Really?
the ranch seeds?
I feel like there's a difference, though.
It's the same powder.
Right, but there's
Too
a...
bad we did Finland, huh? Just because you get that random chance of being like, fuck yeah!
Is it my turn? I think it is.
What? Already touched it. Good taste.
You're handsome. Welcome.
No, I'm a Kyle phobe. There's a big difference.
Kendall, no one's friends with me anymore. Can you tell them to stop?
Stop it. I'm your friend.
Stop not being friends? That's double negative.
That's a- oh.
Canada? Never heard you have that tone. The Molson Stout.
That's sombrano, right?
Sombrano? No, I think what you meant to say was Sabaro.
Tony?
It's my favorite New York pizza place.
So funny.
And the wall.
Would you believe I made it basically right on the border of Nigeria and Chad?
And also...
No, I'm short. I'm near.
Look how he does the arms behind the back thing.
Yeah, we've already done that bit, Paul.
Yeah, but it's still funny now. Like you're a fucking scholar or something.
At a museum.
That's an undergrad.
And a professor. Come on, just keep rolling up.
Minecraft Museum.
You're a freshman.
Minecraft Museum.
Everything changes pretty regularly. The cows die a lot.
Minecraft sucks.
That's false.
You tell it to every 12-year-old ever.
Okay.
Start making your calls.
Now see, gearing up. Come on.
Yikes.
You have missed.
No, we gave Kendall a rethrow. So everybody, you get a rethrow.
At least they had a metal sign.
I vote no.
No, I'll give him a rethrow.
Kendall got a rethrow.
I hope you missed.
I say if you and Mock don't use your, like if you don't miss the board by the last dart, you can have a rethrow if you wish.
But we won't know if we need it.
Well, but you know where you're aiming. So like if let's just say you're aiming for
I got
Morocco
you.
and
Yeah.
you fucking end up hitting Australia, you could be like, I'm gonna just go off your gut.
Yeah, I pretty much wrapped that one up. So just keep that in mind. Here we go. Show me the money.
From Harveston Brewery, the Old Engine Oil Black Ale
Neighbors to the north.
is a vicious, chocolatey, roasty black ale from Scotland.
Damn.
Matt, you didn't like the Scotland beer?
I just had.
Somebody want to apologize?
Who was that?
Kyle.
I thought that was Kendall.
I'm gonna chill out over here for a little bit.
Sounded like when you're trying to start like a
Oh, man.
snowblower and the choke's not going.
I'm gonna chill over here for a little bit.
I got more in the chamber.
Come on, fire it up. Really force them.
Yeah, really push it out.
Really pepper up those boxers.
Congratulations, guys. You all got under 10. Single digits for everybody.
Yeah.
9.5 for Mock. 7 for Kendall.
Oh, yeah.
3 for Kyle.
Mock it under 10. I believe you. I'm just
But you know what, though?
I'm stunned.
He doesn't.
And that's the worst part.
Because he keeps questioning your measuring.
I just farted right in his face.
You did.
9.5 for Mock.
Walk it
7
out.
for Kendall. 3 for Kyle. 2 for Mass.
We should deduct points for every time Matt fucks with the conductor.
Yes. You know, I'm trying to remember. Like, I remember, like, the
Yes,
countries.
conductors are dumb. Just
No,
like
no,
trains,
no. We're not even
yes.
talking about that. God. The countries. I remember, like, what countries, but when it comes up to throw, it's like, all right. You're trying to, like, count back in your head.
And you're just Peru.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, I like the sound of that.
How many beers do you have left?
I got over to Kendall's house the other day after disc golf, and there was just a live stream of trains.
Yeah, because Rebecca is the worst.
So
No offense, Ken. I love
Kendall
you.
wasn't home
I love
yet,
her.
and I just went, "What the hell is on TV?" And Rebecca rattled off where it was, what kind of train was going through, and it's just like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
It makes you want to jump off a roof.
If you guys just came to one of my seminars,
I've hit it, but not that one.
Just one of my seminars.
Dude, all of these beers taste terrible. This beer
I
tastes
can't
like...
wait for Massey to be like on the phone with Ashley on the way home, like, "Did you skip farting?" And then he just has diarrhea in the car with the seat warmers on.
All right.
Like,
I read this review. The product reviews are the best thing ever. I read this review one time for a Range Rover where they put in it was a special edition Range Rover that was released in like the Middle East, like Saudi Arabia and whatnot, like because there's a lot of money out there, and it had high-powered air-conditioned seats. Now, air-conditioned seats are no new thing. We've all known about them, but they had high-powered ones where like you could actually feel the. And the guy reported, and goes, the air-conditioned seats are awesome. However, if you get stuck in a traffic jam and shit your pants and it's very liquidy, it has the ability to keep kind of pushing it up through the seat over and over again, continuously saturating your ass. And I was just like, that's amazing.
Written by Kendall Reed, 92.
At trainsaredumb.com.
Return to
Kendall,
my
like,
Range Rover.
I get it. Like, it's your favorite hobby. But for you guys to watch it on YouTube, on your TV, is ridiculous.
And everybody
It's
still has
background noise.
a style of beer.
Kyle, but to be fair, how many fake NCAA like football seasons have you watched?
Not
That
that
guy
many,
stopped.
But was it one?
but it's different. He's waiting for a train to go.
I'm not waiting for
created college players.
Here's the thing. I'm going to side with Kyle on this one because here's the thing. It's interesting to see how a person does a rebuild because the guy didn't just what Kyle watched wasn't just one guy doing a college season. He did it over the course of like 12 seasons. Where like I'm saying, like he would do the recruiting factor, lose players to the pros. Like Kendall, I've seen Kendall and his dad sit down with the Horseshoe Curve live feed on, and watch the TV in silence for 20 minutes.
No, we were speculating about stuff. It's no different than being out on the field. You know, you're
Which
always
is equally dumb.
No, it's fun.
This one's got to be right at some point.
It's like Jeff in
Libya.
cowboy boots.
Otherwise known as Libya. Otherwise known as your sister.
You heard?
Kendall.
What?
Kendall wants to fuck Shannon.
Jesus.
That's ridiculous. That's his sister. Treat her with respect.
When he said that, he meant Shannon LaBeouf. Charlotte's dad.
You can't beat me to it.
Shannon Flynn. Have you gone above the equator yet? He's gonna rethrow it.
What? Why is he going to rethrow?
He just wants to see if he can get above the equator. Kendall, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Are you having fun?
I am having fun.
That's all that matters. Also, guys, I don't know if you guys like a beer, let me know, because I have, these are all opened behind the Oz curtain. You like the current beer? Yeah, after we're done. You have to drink it now that you said that.
You snake.
That's why I told him to text Jeff.
I actually don't have.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
You do. We all have the same phone number. Every single person in the group, once we've really accepted you, you have the same phone number as us. It's really, really odd when, like, titty pics start getting sent.
I've been
Newsflash.
for like 3 years. I haven't gotten titty pics yet.
No, not from me.
That'd be very unfortunate because most of them are my cousins.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Half. Not most, half.
Cousin.
Oh,
Pretty much cousin.
But not really.
nothing.
Also,
Like legal.
legally by paperwork, also part-time porn star.
What?
I love
Hashtag PAX.
as he pointed to other people, cousin. The listeners have no idea what we're talking about.
Mock and Paul are engaged to Kyle's cousins. Rebecca, otherwise known as Rita, is through paperwork of marriage a somewhat distant cousin of Kendall's or Kyle's. I mean, a lot of people think they're brother and sister. A lot of people think she looks like Penny Pax. I don't get it.
So
And then Massey is engaged. Oh no, married to somebody not related to anybody in the room at all, and structurally contracted to the emotions of a puppy.
Yes.
All right.
You have a fucked up friend group.
And Kyle's his own cousin.
Just be glad Vito's not dating anybody in the family.
He tried.
Nick?
He tried.
Who?
Samantha.
Yeah, pretty much everyone in your friend group did. That's why Jeff doesn't like me anymore.
Really?
Because I got what he couldn't have.
My eyesight.
seems like an off-the-air conversation.
Nope.
The beer is flowing tonight.
But honestly, like, how many shows have we done? We're over 200, right?
No.
Not yet.
No, we're close though. We're creeping up.
So let's call it about 200 shows. Have I ever said anything like on the air, drunk or sober, that I wouldn't say anyway? You know what I mean? Like, I'm a pretty open book. I'm an asshole.
It's a real article right there.
I'm the Burt Kreischer of our friend group. I eat my own bugs.
I'm just a Jeff Foxworthy of our friend group.
That makes me the Richard Nixon of our friend group.
Do it.
I'm not a crook. Oh man, that's a long neck.
What you guys just drank was
Boston's
Oh, my
Australian for beer.
God.
oh, you saw it? Oh yeah, was a Clara, otherwise known as La Cerveza del Pacifico.
Damn. I'm so mad.
Pacifico from Mexico.
So Kyle just made up a lot. I don't really want it though.
No, you have to. You said everyone's following through on the word.
I've had that beer
Oh, that's a
2 times.
Wow. Asked to drink the beer and then he just dumps it out.
I said
bummer.
no.
Abandoned his whole friend group so we can go fondle a dog's balls for an hour.
My dog doesn't have balls yet.
I don't. What?
They haven't grown in yet.
That's a thing.
There.
Yeah, they're there. They haven't dropped.
Okay,
They
his
haven't-
balls
their
haven't
balls
dropped
don't
yet.
grow in. They're not fucking new teeth.
Like, oh, we gotta water them.
They're on back order.
They're out for delivery. They'll be here by 9.
No. I got prime delivery.
Man, people are like, "What the fuck is going on tonight?"
I'm so sad for our
From
listeners.
from hour and 33 minutes on, it's just been weird.
Who's this?
Usually the ocean dweller is me, but I'm on the other side.
Isn't that depressing?
What?
Kyle, you made up a lot of ground.
We'll talk about it one day.
Your
All
penis
right.
size?
Kendall 21 and a half,
I've already
Mike
talked
14 and a half, Massey 13 and a half, Kyle 8 and a half.
Alright, so basically I have to nail these next... How many are left?
Am I still
3,
losing
4,
to Kendall?
5.
Well, we're going to need a total before the next 3.
How many did you count?
I'll give you a total
I
before the last
think I
one.
counted 11, is that
Good
right?
enough.
I saw you stop at 10, but I could be wrong.
Man, that's
Try
gonna
it
be
again.
tough because if I
1,
really gotta make
2.
up some ground.
4, 5.
All right, I'll give you a total.
I think it was 11.
Ken, we're gonna die one day.
We're all going to die one
Inevitably,
day.
that's how life works. You might not like it, but that's just how it is.
You don't know that.
All right, you're right.
Oh, apparently these are dishwashers.
Imagine if we played disc golf at like age 85, walking up Loughbury.
We
I'd
could.
rather not.
I was looking up some courses in Connecticut today. I read and saw some pictures of the one in Orange, Connecticut. There are no tee boxes. None.
What?
You're
That
just,
sounds about right for
you're
Orange.
just playing on dirt.
Again, sounds about right for Orange.
Keep going.
And there's, I guess, 9 holes, but they only have 8 pictures.
Would you guys want to take a day trip up to one of the ones like in Massachusetts or Rhode Island?
Mock does. Mock can talk about Massachusetts.
This tastes a lot different than it smells.
Yeah. Pretty bummed with most of my choices.
Mock's face. For those listeners who don't know, Mock is doing a dry January, so he has not been tasting any of these. So props to him for doing as well as
He's
he
also
has been.
not feeling the raft of any of these.
Kyle, I don't think many of these have been wrathful.
Well, he said feeling the raft, so. Oh boy, we're taking in water.
All right, who's up first?
Mock Pelicans lost.
Kendall, I
So
think
much
you're up
overtime.
first.
Yeah,
Was I the furthest?
I think so.
All right.
And then Mock, you and I were tied, weren't we?
All right, so score in last place with 172 inches, the Rat. Fourth with 161.5 inches, Mock.
Got a little cushion.
Second with 116 inches, Souls. And first with 110 is Mass. So Souls, you got to make up 6.5 inches over 3 throws.
You can do that. Did Mock and I have the same score list?
No.
I mean, we don't have to throw it together.
Do you guys like this game?
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
He's above the equator!
España.
I came up with a game last night that incorporates making a cocktail with this game.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna start yelling out beer names from around the world, and while you have a minute to make a cocktail I give you, and 5 darts. You have to, while making the cocktail, throw the darts at the board to try to
Bad
hit the
idea.
countries.
Bad idea.
We could do that, just not here.
You're dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Mark. Go for
That was
gusto here, bro.
That was a long running joke.
You guys ever see the movie Robin Hood?
That was really fun. No, because he did exactly what he wanted to do.
Oh,
Could you
Rico.
imagine if it stuck?
Oh, that was fucking funny.
Almost did it again.
Not bad. That's a
Are you
good,
trying to play defense?
good grouping.
He's trying to play defense to grab 3 points.
You know, I haven't been close but once.
Kendall,
Yes.
I love you.
I love you too.
That was
Soldier
kind of
up.
cool. I liked that I did that.
No, he's not.
There he is.
Is he?
Nope. Master's like, I fucking told you. You
As long
fucking
as you know.
dumb.
I gotta go look at the map.
Backpack.
It keeps changing.
Hold on.
Could you imagine if like a giant dick hit him in the head?
It's right there.
Thank you.
You know, I think that we're throwing them wrong. You're supposed to kind of.
End over end. That's what I was thinking.
I think what you do is
This isn't a real throw. You mean kind of like this?
that's a throw.
So
It's
that,
not.
I think it's one of those things. I think you hold it like this and you just kind of go ah,
Did J-Mark? I've seen him do that.
and miss the board.
Actually, hold on, real quick.
just want to make sure Uruguay is spelled right.
That's where actually the United States is still where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's over there.
I'm checking the things
Yeah.
that have been called.
Okay, longitude, latitude.
I don't
Good,
know
that's
how you
on there.
remember.
Yeah.
Well, I track after the first one.
Right,
That's fair.
and boom.
Yemen,
A little bit higher.
birthplace of Far Cry 4.
See, I lined up Canada, U.S., and
I
Mexico.
think Yemen was Far Cry 4.
Huh?
Yemen was that? It's
I
close.
don't remember.
Far Cry. It's somewhere in that area. I think it's Yemen.
Far Cry.
Oh no, it was Oman or whatever the hell it is.
Oh man.
You're all wrong.
It's
This is in
all-
the US of
All right.
A.
And
Far Cry 4 takes place in Kirat.
Hmm.
Kyle winds up for the throw. He's doing some kind of
He's
weird
doing
ass
like this.
measuring thing.
Oh God, he's in the pictures. Oh! For the listeners, Kyle just slammed his ankle into the molding.
And a home run.
what do you got there?
You can if you want to.
If you want to.
Yeah. Come on, fucking in the ocean.
It's gonna be Australian. Kyle's gonna be really pissed.
He's gonna hit the Indian Ocean again.
Yep. Not too far there. What is that? The Philippines? What do you got going on?
Hey, don't mess with the Philippines.
I'm not messing with
I've
it.
been told I look like one.
Oh
You
my.
guys were drinking the premium import lager beer Singha, the original Thai beer.
Oh,
Thailand.
Damn.
Kyle just made up ground.
Also, I thought you called me Omar. Drink! I'm going to laugh very hard.
I did not.
Sit down.
Oh.
That's right. Everybody still has their type of beer hint left. You don't
I mean-
have to use it. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, I plan to use it next.
Paul, I gotta tell you, I don't think it's gonna do me any good.
I agree.
You know, one of the beers that I really thought was going to be in here, the country isn't highlighted, so I've
What
been
beer?
off. Well, actually, I'm not sure if the country isn't highlighted. I didn't look, but I've been waiting for a scent.
I wasted a couple good ones early on Europe. And they didn't pop out for a little while.
That's you, right?
Yeah.
Who ended up in France, Kendall?
I'm the top one.
Yeah, Mock is higher. Can we get much higher?
The same distance away.
Oh, we got to throw it together again?
Yep.
All right.
That works out great for Kendall in that situation, to be honest with you. Because you can't copycat him.
Paul, we got 2 beers left?
2 beers.
All right. I'd like to know what this style of beer is. You're going to tell me, and I'm going to dispute it.
No, it's not.
No,
Kyle,
you're
bring
wrong.
down 2 bags.
He's not going to do that.
Are you kidding? He's going to start rummaging through their cupboards
Right.
now.
He didn't even hear you.
Kyle.
He's going to come down with a full
Kyle,
hand.
bring down 2 bags. Kyle, go back up and get 2
He
bags.
has 'em. He has
Shut
'em.
up.
Well, that's 3. Bring one back. No, I'm joking. We'll need that. What? All right.
I can't wait for him to pour a Bud Light.
Did you really just dump mine?
Did you really? Dick move.
I'm gonna throw first.
No, you're not. Because you're not up first.
Fuck pass. I got a feeling the Rangers will lose next week.
I have a feeling about that too, Kyle.
Okay.
I am too, because we weren't supposed to make the playoffs this year.
That's not true.
Sure it is.
How?
We regressed in team talent. We just got a badass defensive coordinator.
Yeah, that's the problem. That was the answer to all your questions.
It was.
Yeah.
Because our offense didn't fucking win us games.
Not one.
No, not one,
Sorry,
Kyle.
Not the 40-point game
Sorry,
that I had
Kendall.
this year.
No.
Thank you.
All right, guys are drinking, enjoying.
No.
Skunktown, USA.
Well, I would like to know the kind of beer.
Well, I'm gonna whisper to you, so I'll wait for your throw. Kendall also wants to know, so I'm gonna whisper to him.
Just tell all of us, because we're all going to use it.
Are you gonna use it? Kyle, are you also gonna use the type of beer on this one?
Yeah.
It is a Superbock.
Well, I don't want to use it.
You two have to throw together.
Yeah, you gotta throw it with him.
Yeah, I know.
No, use the same darts. This was Mox.
Should we should throw the same color?
Yeah. I want to see if you guys can hit each other again. I know Mox did like a delayed throw on purpose.
I want you on my left. Hey, where are you throwing?
See that area above Africa? I'm going.
Oh, fuck!
What?
I don't know what that was. It hurt.
Are you lying to me though?
No, that's not. I'm gonna try.
So like near Turkey?
3, 2, 1, fire!
Oh no.
Ooh, yikes.
It's
All right,
Turkey.
who's who?
I'm the one in the.
You guys
red
tied
shorts.
again?
Pakistan for this guy.
I think I'm going to buy the NBA package.
Yeah, you should do that. How much is it?
I don't know, but I think I'm going to buy it.
How much is it? Figure out how much it is, and I'll give you half.
All right.
What is it?
The
NBA
package. You can
package?
watch all the games.
Because I'm interested in the Sixers.
We can throw Monday games up on here. Games
True.
on Monday.
I'm interested in the
I
Sixers
watch
to get this year.
Yeah, I mean,
Or how about this? You buy the NBA package or buy the NHL package?
That's fine.
Next week, NHL fantasy draft.
Yeah.
Season starts the 13th, next Wednesday.
We're going to do it on Monday.
Apparently, they're making a push to play 2 games on Lake Tahoe.
We may have a guest next week.
Skyping in.
Virtual guest.
Yeah, he's from Colorado.
Spelled with a Y.
No.
Steve Chimplonsky. I talk to him a lot, so.
Just
That's
throwing
how
out
we get a deal.
names.
Mock's the only one that would know
If
who
you
he is.
take off your pants and your
It was a kid I grew up
undergarments
with.
for this
Whatever the
throw,
prize is,
That,
it's
like,
not
was a
worth
douche
it.
I'll
around.
deduce your
He
throw
was
by
like a
half.
chef. Or like, no, like
So
when,
if you
like,
get a
when
7,
by
you
yourself,
get 3
like,
and a half.
it's,
You get a
like,
30, you
awesome.
get a 15.
But like, when
But you
you go
gotta
around,
be
yeah.
completely naked
I got you.
I know
from the
Jeff's not
Rams
listening.
jersey down.
But I love you, Jeff.
You gotta really Donald Duck it.
You guys heard this? You guys heard the deal?
I just thought about
If
pants off.
Massey goes naked, Rams jersey down, I'll deduce
If
his
that
half by
happens,
throw.
I don't want to sit here.
Why?
I don't know.
At that point, you hope the only thing that hits you is the dart.
Yeah, just right in the back of the brainstem.
This is like cock slap. We're terrible people.
Go ahead and throw your dart.
I'm so torn.
Just
Go ahead.
throw the dart. Because we're wrong anyway.
Yep.
They have a new NBA thing.
Knock Kendall's off the board.
That would be hysterical.
Some defensive dart throwing.
If it's off the board, it's 35.
Yeah, that was a good attempt. Man.
Was it worth it?
Was it worth it?
And if you guys just want to watch the game,
What?
Kyle, shut the fuck up.
What he's saying is if you guys choose to want to watch an NBA game from your homes, let him know,
Oh.
and you guys can watch a game.
Oh.
But if the Sixers are on and he's home, you lose.
No.
If the Sixers and Pels are on, you lose.
Yeah!
If the Sixers and Bulls are on, you really lose. Because then we're going to do iPad TV. Even though we can't do game in game. Fuck you guys.
Dub right here, fellas. Dub.
I'm not worried about the dub.
I was just spit everywhere.
I'm hoping this thing's on the left side of this map, baby.
Little high.
Little ho.
Hi ho. Hi ho.
Is this one from Nicaragua?
All right.
Wow.
This beer, as before mentioned, a Super Bock, is a beer this country isn't very known for.
Oh, it might be.
The name of this beer, Shanghai Sonin.
Oh, no.
Just kidding. Super Bock is the name of the beer.
From Germany.
From Portugal.
Fuck, that's where I was trying to go.
No way. No way that's where you were trying to
I was
go.
trying to go in that general area.
I was trying to go in that general area.
That's true. We were talking about it.
And I found myself in Eastern Asia. Good work. No, don't worry, it's just 68 inches away.
Hey, quick question. Are people from Pakistan Asian?
Technically, yes.
Technically, no.
All right, Mass. I didn't realize you worked for the embassy.
But
Well, no, they're Middle Eastern.
But it's Asia.
I don't know.
Right, but you don't consider yourself North American.
That's fair.
I do. Full-bred North American.
Full blood.
My father was a pine tree.
Well, it was a maple.
Cousins are a bunch of gravel.
Pakistan, culturally, geographically, and politically part
Alright,
of South
so-
Asia, not the Middle East. However,
Can-
considered part of the greater Middle East, which also includes Afghanistan. I'm done.
Massey with 15, Kendall with 9.5, Souls with 4.5, and Mock with 4. So if you guys want to talk, I want to add up
Wait,
totals.
Where? Oh, Portugal.
So we're coming up on our last throw.
See.
All right.
And I'm not going to try to get ahead of myself, but you have the Thart.
Yes.
Again?
He's in last place still.
Again.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Been holding it down there.
Hey, guys, where can they find us?
It's not time for that.
But where can they find us anyways?
Well, find us here in the basement.
Every Monday between whenever the fuck we get here and whenever the fuck we leave.
That's right.
Swimming pool, didn't forget the darts.
It led to an interesting conversation, though, in the Walmart parking lot.
What was that
There
conversation?
was just a loudspeaker, but we couldn't find the loudspeaker.
What do you mean?
There was a loudspeaker out in the parking lot.
Like an intercom.
Like saying Walmart advertising things, but we couldn't find the
You
loudspeaker.
couldn't locate it. Okay.
Yeah, we couldn't find it. We were saying the same thing.
So, like, you couldn't locate where...
Kendall, that's what I just fucking said.
Oh, well, come on.
Like we couldn't track
All right,
it
in
down.
last place with 195.5 is Kendall.
All right.
Third with 179.5 is Mock. Second with 132.5 is
can't
the
catch
Mass. And first place is with 124 is the man of many names, Paul.
So, hold on. What was the difference between Kyle and I? I didn't hear it.
The difference between you guys is 8.5 inches. Okay. The difference between them is 15.
What's the difference between me and him?
About 40.
You'd have to miss the board.
Somebody have a game or show on or something? I could hear voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle has.
Quick copyright infringement. No big deal.
All right. So my goal here is to stay under 200 for the entire game. I have a very small margin of error
Hey,
to work
if
with
you
here.
go to scale, though, that's about 17,000 miles.
That's true. That's true. I've seen
Ooh.
I've seen this movie before.
heard some aluminum. Big.
Here comes the Bud Light. Let's do a speculative guess before the beer comes out. What are you thinking here, Kendall?
All right. I'm trying to think of like what country it is.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
All right. I can't remember at all this country being said, and I've aimed most of the game for Morocco, and
It has not been said.
I am going to get it this time.
See, I tell you, I think Australia has to be one.
I don't. I think it's a long con just because if you constantly aim down there, you're just taking points away from yourself.
Would you like me to tell you the countries that haven't been named?
No.
All right.
No.
We're doing another one?
I'd like you to tell
Last
me.
Oh, is it?
I mean, it was our job to keep track. It's really just our bad.
I'll tell you something. If I told you the 5 countries that haven't been hit, I'd give it away.
Yep.
This isn't very good.
Kendall. Paul, who's up first?
Kendall.
Chug.
No, sorry, Massey, you are.
Okay.
Well, no, we're going off of last place total, so it is him with the Thart.
Kendall
Three
gets
greens?
a start.
Only because you're holding a red, Mock. Let me see your toenails. I have to stick these underneath them first.
Oh my god! And kick the wall.
I'd rather perish.
I'd rather you just cut my
I
throat.
think the wheelbarrow was a real dark horse move on my end.
Yeah, good call.
Massey
Right
with
in the tire.
the tape 2x4 job.
Listen, it's worked.
Really, everybody contributed to this but Kyle.
I'm
Mock
cool with
did.
that.
Are you happy with that? I don't know. You just kind of...
I mean, Egypt, Greece, Jordan.
you're
Real
totally
tumultuous area there, Ken.
I'm actually, it's a good grouping.
It's a sea of Aiden.
Both of
bro,
them
right?
are-
What
I've
did-
had
No,
the
it's
app
not.
the entire.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
What did Mock
That's a
do
bummer.
to contribute to this?
What happened, Kyle?
I had the
Mock,
thing. Basically,
Mock wanted us
I
to
guess I
start
had
by
it the
8
entire
and
time.
approved me going to Walmart so that
Did
we
you
start
re-buy
later.
the package?
yeah. Apparently, I had it like
He's
the
a
entire
team
time.
player.
He is.
Could
I
you
like
cancel
Mock.
it?
He's
No,
a good
I was
guy.
gonna buy it anyway, so it's
Oh.
fine. I just didn't know, like, 'cause, like the app from last year is no longer like available.
I don't think
It's
So they
Australia.
switched the apps,
Oh,
No,
no.
I'm just kidding. I would
I
say
guess
that
it
in
just
the mic.
renewed it, which is fine.
I mean, it could be.
It's only
I'm not saying
$25.
it's not, but I'm just saying. No, get to the wall.
Now I know where that
Man, that
$25
fart's
is
like
going.
eggs.
You know, this guy, I just said, I think Australia's got to be a... No, I don't think so. And he throws for Australia.
Listen, Mock, I'm probably gonna lose gambling on that.
So there's this place, well, Kyle throws, in Stratford. I suggest if you live in Connecticut, it's worth going to. It's just a gas station. It's an all-town in Stratford. They have a very extensive diner-type place, like a thing. Kendall, they make ham, bacon, sausage, and... What's the other one? Ham, bacon, sausage. No. That's just the three. Ham, bacon,
cheese.
sausage. No. Sausage, egg and cheese, bacon, egg and cheese, or ham, egg and cheese. Stuffed waffles.
Wow.
They're fucking fuego. I ordered 5 today.
Here we go.
How big are these waffles?
I agree with Mass,
But
Kyle, just throw the
but
dart.
I'm not
please.
gonna take that risk.
What risk? If you agree with them, then you're the same. Okay. So if Massey's right and you're wrong, you lost.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
So you took the risk.
Yeah, I took a better risk.
Oh my God.
Kyle, what were you aiming for?
What's my god?
Did he throw to the United States?
He hit the United States.
That's right, because he's like, oh, I don't want to take the risk.
Kyle, what were you aiming for?
And then he took the risk.
You were in a Goshen.
You guys just drank Toya,
Damn it.
a lager especial from Nicaragua.
Ooh.
Kyle won.
That's Central America.
I know.
Oh, so you won. You beat.
I
Kyle?
think I beat Kendall.
No, you definitely beat Kendall. You're much closer than he is.
Let's leave it up to a measure.
I was nervous it was going to go the other way.
Now, here's my question, though. You might have fallen behind him. You might have jumped Massey. He's in Australia.
Ooh.
You said that I had to throw off the board for him to catch me.
I just said that because it was a big difference.
How you been played?
Whatever. Oh, that made a big difference to you?
Yes,
No, it didn't.
it
I
did.
don't know, I'm
That's why
curious.
I asked you.
You threw to the complete side of a board.
But I would have been playing against him.
No, you wouldn't have.
Yes, I would have.
So if you're telling me right now, if you knew that there was a chance he'd jump you for 2, you would have played for second place instead of playing for first.
No, but I would have.
Because that's a real Eagles move.
Oh, good move.
You're a real
Good
Doug
burn.
Peterson right now.
I would have shot for the middle of Africa as opposed to going for Australia
So you would have basically committed to taking second place.
and hoping for the best. Yes.
So you would have conceded winning to not get third.
Yeah.
That's a Doug Peterson move right there.
I'm Doug Peterson. Then.
Kinda look like him.
coach.
Kind of look like him. No, you don't. You don't.
What the hell's the quarterback's name?
Carson Wentz.
John Favreau.
Andy
No.
Dalton.
No, the guy that came in, Kyle.
Nate Sudfeld.
Yep. That's
Oh.
what we're calling Massey now.
You know what?
Chris Sudfeld.
Nate Massey.
Jorge Soler.
Ah.
Plays for what team, Kendall?
Is he a Royal?
Is your name Kendall?
I don't care. Kendall didn't know.
Yes, you're right.
You know why I know that?
I'm gonna be the show.
I'm a Royal.
Yeah, I know. Still.
Well, I haven't played that franchise in some time. But I had over 200 home runs in one season.
That's why you play on easy, folks.
I had a pretty good year for a while.
I just wanted to roll Mass said there's no way he lost you. He like super bought it.
You should fudge the numbers and make him be in last.
I got you. He can't hear this, so it's great.
Nerd.
What's he gonna do?
Cannot tell.
Tell him what?
Nerd.
You better not.
Whoa. I'm pretty torn about this situation. We all know I had the best game out of all of you. It just didn't translate to winning.
So usual?
Yes. Pretty much usual.
Geno with an 8th place finish.
Yep. Most fun to watch.
In last place, overall, with 210 points,
Damn.
Kendall Reed.
Couldn't keep it under a 2.
In third place, you would have had to shoot a 3.5.
I know.
You haven't been that close at all.
I think we should average the 3 I thrown.
In third place, you still would have get the same number.
Then we'll divide the previous 3 that I thrown from memory.
In third place with 191.5 points, Machine Washable. In second place with 159.5 points, the Mass Chris Massey. And in first place with 127 points, the man of many names, Gilberto Yoshi Stinky.
Ahead of Kendall.
Huh?
He was almost 100 inches ahead of Kendall.
Hey,
83. You shot 83 better than Kendall.
Hey, man.
You know beer better than Kendall.
I think he throws better
I
than
tell
me.
you what. Do you know how much that sentence is going to bother him?
Oh, I
his
know
whole
it is.
drive home.
He's going to be saying, like, we should play this again next week.
But
But, like, with just Guinness. And tell me.
we should just drink beer.
Kyle's better than you at that, too.
Nope, no way.
I think so.
I'm better at knowledge.
I mean, Kyle, here's the thing. Mark offered you how many shots of beer?
I don't
You
know.
turned them
However
all
many
down.
he poured.
If he had offered them to Kyle would have drank them.
I have to drive home.
Didn't stop you before.
Before what?
So, I hope you guys like the game.
I did.
All right, real quick, let's just take a 4th hour, and I just want to talk about NHL anagrams real quick. I'm just kidding.
Let me tell you something.
No, save it, Kyle. Save it.
All right,
Save
all
it.
right.
Save it. That's going to be next week's GSWD point. Is anagrams. So,
I hate those.
Kyle, congratulations. You got 7 points.
Took a commanding lead
Massey 5.
against Kendall.
Kendall 3. Mock 3. Kendall, you get to do a gross shot next week.
Give him a point.
All right, you get 1 point.
And a
Because
gross
the
shot.
winner said so. No gross shot.
No gross shot? No.
No, you don't deserve
Oh,
No gross shot and no beer.
No, I can't. I'll do the gross shot.
it.
All right, it's going to be a quadruple.
You owe me a
Oh.
disc.
Quadruple
Can I
gross
give you
shot.
one back?
No.
Hey, I want that disc back that you never threw, though.
Which one?
The one that you said, can I have this in case of water hazards?
I threw that one.
Yeah, no, but can I have it back?
Oh, yeah, you can have it.
Like, I gave it to you in case we came across a water hazard.
yeah. I didn't know that. You can have it back.
I didn't give it to you to keep.
But you can have it back. It's yours.
Is it in your car?
Yeah.
I want it tonight.
Okay.
I don't want no Massey shit happening. Where it's like, yeah, I got it. I'll give it to you in 6 years. Massey, you seem sad.
He's angry.
Are you angry?
Why would I be angry?
Oh, Kyle said you were angry. Kyle never
I'm
lies.
angry.
I don't know, I see the look on your face and you're angry.
He
I'm
sees the
angry.
want to in your eyes.
Because I see your hair and it's all sticking out.
Master, you going to drink your spit bucket?
I'm not.
Come on.
Kendall, you want to drink it for me?
20,
Guys,
I would.
20
I sent
GSWD
all of
points
you the
to whoever drinks the
email
spit
and
bucket. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. All right. Maxine,
Yes.
if people were really interested in seeing more garbage dumpster fires like they saw today,
Why?
where could they find it?
Find us on Facebook and Instagram at Getting Sports with Drunk. Twitter, GSWD_4.
Make sure to use the hashtag GSWD for all your daily uses, whether it's not getting above the equator or just talking a lot of nonsense about like penises and all kinds of shit.
Find us Podbean, iTunes, Google Play, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. Like, comment, subscribe, review, all of it. Please.
Donations of discs. Not money, though.
Be sure to check out all the shows on PPRN.
If anybody finds any titanium discs, send them to the Twitter. Or a Halo Leopard. You guys' show is terrible, but I found this titanium flick. Sweet, thank you.
Give me your address.
I'm in Scottsdale. No problem. be on a fucking next train. Just kidding, those are dumb. Next boat, I'd
You
rather.
know how long it would take to take a train? from
It'd
here
be quicker to
Scottsdale?
take a boat all the way through Panama and up around.
That is really not true.
It is true.
Hey guys, we missed the toast of excellence today. Matt Schwab announced his retirement.
Oh no!
It's not really a toast of excellence.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
That's one less 2004 quarterback.
More of a toast of
Is that when he
silence.
came in?
That's
Yeah.
more of a toast. That's more of like a sip of silence to all the defensive backs in the NFL, knowing that there's one
Fun
less
fact.
chance of a pick six for them.
Asante Samuel's son entering this year's draft.
Hmm.
Didn't know Asante Samuel had a kid that early in his life.
Hey.
What, 10?
Yeah.
We got to move on. We got to move on.
So regular beer reviews. I had a little juicy. It was just a little juicy.
Just a little.
Just a little. I liked a little juicy. I know it's kind of a bad rap. I know Machine's not the biggest fan, but I liked it. I like it for a nice low ABV juicy IPA, which you can't find that often these days. Mass?
I had the OJ on the run. I don't remember what that beer is called.
OJ on the run.
Is it?
Yeah.
I got that right. It was a very good beer. I like it a lot. I'd like to find it again and have some more.
All right.
And then I had Magic Cat number 9. It was Magic Cat. Got it wrong on the board.
By a lot.
Yeah. You know what? Pretty good beer.
All right. So,
Straight from Australia.
how was your little juicy?
My little juicy was a little juicy.
How was your triple dipple citra?
It was pretty super.
It was triple super.
It's actually OJ on
It was
Pearl.
triple juicy.
It's OJ on Pearl, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
All the listeners heard it.
Okay.
You're the only one.
Hey guys, the Warriors are back.
Gandalf?
I started off with a very old Kona Brewing Big
Bleh.
Wave. It is a golden ale, and that really means nothing to the people who drink it. And I closed with an Infinite Citra, which I believe I received as second or third hand. I don't know, did you start with this?
Third hand.
Third hand. I drank this last week too. Very good Citra IPA ale. IPA, what did I say?
You said IPA ale.
IPA ale, India Pale Ale.
I fail.
IPA ale. Very tasty.
So, I mean, I'm guessing I have a pretty good idea where these numbers are going to be, but 1 through 5, how would you rate the whole lineup of the 14 beers you had in the game?
I
It
can't
smelled
remember.
good.
All right.
I can't remember.
No, just like overall, out of 5 stars, what would you rate them taste wise?
3.
Oh, the beers?
Yeah.
1.
No, the scotches. Kendall missed that. He went to the bathroom. We played scotches from Scotland. We drank 100 different scotches.
Wow, I'd be pretty disappointed.
Did you say 3? What'd you say?
1.
1?
I'll say 3.
Did you guys have a standout favorite at all?
Some of the stouts and porters
Yeah.
were surprisingly good for like where they were from.
What are you saying about where they're from?
I mean, just
Those places
wouldn't anticipate them making a good.
Yeah, I know. To be politically correct, we're going to go ahead and remove Kendall from this podcast.
Cancel me! Cancel me!
I will not.
Make sure to tune in next week for more ridiculous bullshit. We got some games to play and whatnot, and maybe some. Well, we're gonna talk NHL. Do you know how long Shane's gonna be on the show? It's more of an off-air topic, but
I'm not sure. We gotta figure that out.
yeah. So depending on our guest availability, it's kind of up in the air actually.
Yes.
Maybe games, maybe NHL. Maybe talk some NBA, some NFL. No MLB.
Yeah.
Cerveza.
Real quick.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt. Peter Pinto Show Wednesdays,
yeah, way to go, Mark.
7:30 to 10:30. Our show, obviously, 8ish to
3 hours ago ish to now.
whatever. The best shit you ever heard. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10.
Worst shit you ever heard. Mondays from 8ish to now.
And the Joe Antonio Show weekdays at noon. I think he just does an hour. And coming the end of January, Boo from the Peter Pinto Show will be debuting his show. Details to come. You'll find out about those details on Wednesday on the Peter Pinto Show.
Ooh, it's a fancy. It's
New
gonna be a
shows.
virtual show.
Yeah, he's going to do his own show on platform. Oh, if you haven't downloaded the Live 365 app, that's where you can listen to all the shows on the PPRN Radio Network live. If you want to hear it podcasted, all those other places Maga mentioned, but to hear it live 365 app, it's free. Just star
Live music
PPRN
on PPRN.
all
No
the time.
repeats.
All the time.
But pay us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but pay us. Why not?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Until next week, I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler.
I'm Mock.
Sheen. Watchable.
Got the name I used, so Souls, eh?
Weren't you like Meta Souls or something?
Oh, Mischief Souls.
That's it. The Mask
Meta
was
Souls Peace. I like that one better. 'Cause that's kind of what he started to say. Was like it sounded like you were saying meta. So I was like Meta World Souls, Meta Souls Peace,
I'm
Souls
Ron
World
Souls.
Peace.
Ron Artest
The Mask
Ron
was
Simmons.
messy.
and the Rat of a Red Baron.
Meow.